Hello? Hello, guys? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello, everyone? You hear me? Moon to chat, Can you hear me? 1 2 1 2 test. It shows us working on my Streamlabs. Loud and clear? Great. Look at that. It's my new mic. I couldn't somehow fix my mic, so I had to buy a new one. If you follow me on Instagram, sorry, I did post a story to say that my mic was dead or almost dying, for whatever reason. So I did say that I put a mic on my wishlist as a replacement. It's a cheap one. It's like 30 bucks. But honestly, it's like doing the work. I recorded today's video with this one and I think it's working great. It looks so cool. Yeah, it does. RGB and stuff. Look at that. I can't put the RGB on just one setting. It has to be like that. But you know, I'm not gonna complain. It's 30 bucks. Do I want it to stay on purple, pink, and stuff? Yes. Can I? I can't. But that's fine. It's, you know, we're not gonna complain. I don't have the means to buy something more expensive, and I don't, you know, so far I don't think I need to. So, roll call. Hello, Aventurines Fab. Hello, Jade. Hello, GSO. Hello. Who am I missing? Did I called everyone actually. All right. Hello everyone. How are you guys doing? So far I have Honkai Star Rail because why not? But we are going to watch the Zenless Zone Zero live stream. And this will be my first look at Zenless Zone Zero. Actually. Because I couldn't get in the beta. The thing is though is that I know if I have probably to check on Twitter because do they have okay, yeah, they have the channel here, but I couldn't find it on Twitch for some. Copy. Paste. The game sound though is the game sound cutting or is it just me? I don't know if it's just me. That's not what I... Here. Live so I can see chat. Not for long I might pass out. There. Aventurine is holding a pillow behind Yugen. Yes. Okay, I found the channel. It should be starting in like 10 minutes. So yeah, I couldn't get in the beta, so this will actually be my very first look at Zenless. Put it to the side here. We're gonna switch screen though. Good morning. It's actually almost 1 p.m. for me. And hi, Crampalizer. Welcome. We're gonna watch Zenless Zone Zero. I just have to pitch for opera. Maybe, you know, mute Star Rail for now. Gonna mute it here. Unmask this opera. Which Zenless Zone Zero. Here. Right, I'm on the other side of the world. Hi. So other side of the world, that would be, I don't know, it depends on which side. Is it the US side or the Australia, New Zealand kind of side? Because New Zealand, I think, is the furthest, like the farthest from me. Like literally the other side. US will be like other side of the pond. But yeah. I know it's like probably 4 a.m. for the US. So I'm assuming, since it's like evening for Australia, that you are from Australia. Or somewhere in that time zone. My voice is sounding weird as ever. Not as ever, but it's since I've been sick, it's always been like that. I'm gonna demute. Bitch. I gave myself the most coquette goddamn set of nails. I ate this. Oh, you should like share it in the Discord. I don't know if you have already, but if you haven't, share it. I'm gonna eat watermelon. Because why not? I kinda wanna play Genshin though, in the meantime. Like I always do. Though. This is the normal mode, right? Win streak? I think it is the endless mode. I was waiting for this one game. Oh no, wait. I was waiting for this one. Give me a sec. Yes, watermelon is 90% water, so yeah. Yesterday's characters was Jian Yun. What's today's characters? Give me a starter, chat. Give me a starter. Start the guessing. I am drinking water in solid form. Correct. I'm the country just northwest of Australia. Pardon my broken. That's fine. Northwest of Australia. Is that Indonesia? I don't know my geography very well in that area. Because I know there's like Australia, New Zealand is at the bottom, and I think above Australia is Indonesia, somewhere around here. So a starter. Who are we starting with for the guessing game? If no one gives me a starter, I will randomly choose one. Indonesia, yeah. Bullseye. I got it. Oh, they also made a Genshin Doll but with Withering Waves. Woo Waddle. Woo Waddle. That's actually fun. Alright, I will randomly select one. Gaming. Oh, we are in Liyue. Liyue and before 4.4. Very... Liyue before... Wait, Baizhu is in Liyue. You can try Baizhu. A catalyst before 3.6. A Liyue catalyst before 3.6. So it can't be Sincho. List from Liyue. What do we have? Not Zhongyu. Ao. Not Kachin. Not Shinobu. Could it be? Catalyst from Liyue. We have Baizhu. We have... Oh, Ningguang. Yay! I only took 3 tries. Only 3 tries. Yay. Alright, endless mode. Oh, we can do daily quote just to do it. Like the daily stuff. Oh, wait. I want to see the nails. Can I show the picture on the live stream? All right. Which character said this? Says this. Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works. Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works. I know who it is. Can you guess, chat? I tried to say this with the same intonation. So do you know who this is? This is the song, by the way. It wasn't pictures? Was it in pictures? It was in pictures. No, it wasn't in pictures. General? Ooh, they look nice. They are very coquette indeed. Did you do that yourself? Why do I sound like Yae Miko? Because it is a quote from Yae Miko. I think Yae Miko is one of the voices that I can do, like, quite okay. Because it's very easy. You just have to go a little bit higher and be, like, very, you know... I don't know. Like, personally, I think the idea of things staying... No, I'm going too high. Personally, I think the idea of staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works. That is Yae Miko. Yae! It was her birthday, so... Play voice line. Let's see how close I was. It's not working. Wait.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. Oh, but alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
I was a Yae main. Yeah, I did it myself, and I'm a bit... Well, for a beginner, that is actually very good. This is just like a daily... Yeah, a daily thing. So, now we're going for daily ability? Let me see. I want to say this is Baiju. I want to say Baiju, but... No, it's not Baiju. Okay, because I thought this was the snake. But hang on. Hang on. So, the first time I was confused because they actually, like, turn it. But I see some sakura flowers, maybe? So maybe like an Inazuma character? Gaming? You think this is... Oh. It could be, actually. Yae Moon for real. I mean, my profile picture on Discord is Yae. Yae was my vibe for a very long time. Like, my follow alert is Yae Miko. We can try Gaming. Let's see. Let's see if you're right. No. But we have the full design now. Okay, there's a bow. Oh, this is Charlotte. It was Charlotte. This wasn't the snake, it was actually the objective of the camera. And what I thought was a Sakura petal was actually the feather. Okay, daily quote, daily ability, we did that. Daily emojis. Should be starting soon. Which character is depicted by these 3 emojis? Okay. I want to say Sayu. Just with this one, I want to say Sayu. It's not Sayu. Okay. Sleeping. But not Sayu. It's funny that we have ZZZ because we're actually for Zenless Zone Zero. By the way, are you guys gonna play Zenless Zone Zero? Lila? Oh, true. She does sleep a lot. You were right. Let's go. Nice guess. You guys were better than me at this. I don't know. Normal mode or Honkai Star Rail? I want to go on Honkai Star Rail. Yesterday's character was Asta. Okay. Which character says this? When in a difficult situation, it's not so important to maintain who you truly are, but to find a suitable role to play. And that is just my own experience. Okay, that is not a character that I play a lot. When in a difficult... I don't know their voice lines as much as in Genshin. Oh, is it starting? No, it's... Yes, it is starting. Let's go, let's go. The music is so cool. Sparkle? Oh, we're gonna try that. The quality, though? Can't you, like, do better? How is this the maximum? Why is it so bad quality every time I want to stream? It looks so cool. You know what it reminds me of? It goes hard! So apparently the one that sings the song is Tuanta's roommate. Apparently. It's fire! I'm definitely gonna add this. That is so cool. It reminds me of the songs from either Valorant or even, you know, KDA, but like, no, male version. That's awesome. That's ZZZ, yeah. Like the promo, like, song. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna add this to my playlist. It's a banger. Dawe. Your old friend Dawe. I don't know if we can consider you, you know, a friend. Of course, that way. And of course, like, he has to do the a Tui pose. I hope you can hear the sound fine, because maybe my headset is just like cutting off, but I hope you guys hear it fine. Do I try to skip? Also, they implemented that on Zenizone Zero and not the rest. A disaster that devours the world?
The Hollows. What should you do if you're trapped in a hollow?
Roxy is cute. So this is gonna be like our Paimon, right? This is like, these guys are the ones that wanted, like, made me want to play it. Billy Kid and the wolf guy. No, I'm not a furry, okay? Essentially, I grew up...
Immersive narrative.
Your phone is like, this is fire, because your phone is burning up. Why the maid outfit, though? Is it like canon thing, or...?
Welcome to New Eridu.
I have a fun fact for you about that.
大家好，我是绝区零的编剧99，欢迎大家来到新艾利多。即使外界已是末日，文明的火种还在这座城市延续。在这里
Apocalypse, yay!
是安全的，只要你不进入空洞。所谓空洞，就是这漆黑的球体，它是一种未知的高危超自然灾害，也是让世界沦入末日的罪魁祸首。它的内部空间失序混乱，宛如迷宫，普通人进入一定会迷失其中。 此外，空洞内还会产生名为蚁骸的怪物，它们强大、危险，并且对一切外
So
来生命
this
都
is
充满
like the Nihility or the
而比
memory
灵尸和
zone?
怪物还要可怕的，则是空洞内产生的神秘物质以太。它带有强烈的异化侵蚀能力，会逐渐将困在空洞内的人转化为蚁骸。任何智慧生命，甚至是搭载了广义上的智能硬件的机械，都无法逃脱。
Like I can see already the comments from the Hoyo haters is gonna be, oh, this is like basically that's a Discord in Wuthering
新
Waves.
爱丽都正是依靠着采掘和利用以太物质的技术，才得以成为末日中的奇迹之城，发展壮大。对以太资源日益增长的需求，
And the Miracle
催生出
City is
了
gonna be
空洞
Battlebug?
调查协会这类职业行
Because I
业。
know there's
他
Battlebug.
们有着新爱丽都的官方支持，会定期派遣调查员进入空洞内进行灾情调查和资源的
Yes, I
采掘
did think that it sounded like Alejandro.
重要组成部分。而除了专业机构，
Me
还
too.
有
I was like,
其他
wait,
各式各样
Alejandro?
向空洞发起挑战的奇人异士，比如神将。
Everyone Wuthering Waves
这
chose
些
to
人
move
呢
to
是
ZZZ.
空洞探索方面的专家，专注于研究让人们从空洞中平安脱离的方
It
法。
does sound like
是
Alejandro,
串
but
联
I
起空
don't
洞
think
探索的
it's
关键
him.
人士
I don't
而
know.
我们故事的主人公哲林
Maybe
兄妹正是一对神将，
It's
而且
possible.
是拥有独特本领，在业界颇有名气的
Female
神将
proxy does look cute as well.
每当接到
Am I
委托
gonna go
时
for female like I
兄妹
did
俩
in
便会化身法厄
in
同
Genshin, or am I
各
gonna
类
go
生
for
活
male
绝技
again
的
like
搭
I
档
did in
一起
Soriel
向空洞
and
发起
Wuthering
挑战
Waves? I don't know.
绝区零的故事便从这里开始。
Ooh. Ooh. A fox character? Oh, they have such a variety of like animal characters. And I kind of like that because this is new in Hoyoverse. I mean, new in the games that I play. So, because I don't think in Honkai Impact they had like animalistic characters. Looks like Xianling. Kinda, yeah.
这些各具特色的团队就是哲林兄妹负责指引的合作搭档，是亲赴空洞一线的代理人们。怎么样？大家是不是看到了不少熟悉的身影？
Familiar
比如万能
faces.
事务所狡兔屋，
Because
作为
we.
在新爱丽都街头摸
What?
爬滚打多年的老
So
字号
these are.
他们靠着机灵矫治。
I don't know why, but since the beginning. Oh, we have a Nikomata.
还有工程建设行业里
Like since the beginning, I thought like they were like the settlement hunters,
白旗
and
以勇气
these was
技术
like
和团结
these were like
挑战
Firefly, not Firefly,
建立自己的
Wildfire,
名誉和声望。我们当然不能忘记维多利亚家政。
and that this
在
is like
现代都市
Mondstadt.
里为客人奉上古典家政服务的非古典家政们，优雅总是
Yes, there is Bellabug in
他们的
Zenless Zone
故事
Zero.
还等着你我进一步揭晓
And。we have like maybe like a
为这
shark
些让人安心
character.
的老朋友，我们还有许多新伙伴正热切
Okay.
期待着与大
My
家见
headset
面
is like
他们中
bugging
有
out.
些来自维护城市秩序与和平的治安局，向所有遭遇困难的市民伸出援手，不论是在空洞还是在街头。有些则来自处理空洞灾害的特化
Like I like
作为
these.
应对未知挑战的精锐
They
小队，他
are
们是
nothing
新爱丽
like
都
we've
制衡灾
seen
难的
so
长刀
far.
利剑
I mean,
还有些
like the blue
甚
one,
至在
the
都市
Oni.
之外，
Looks
乘
like
着
the
机
Oni.
车和重卡自由驰骋于外环旷野，拥护着
The
一套
art
独特的
style
生活方式
feels
还有一丝不苟的防卫军士官和他的小队，
so
以
different.
及先前惊喜亮相
Like
的
it's
小
the
岛偶像
same, like it's
除了
anime,
上
right?
述已公开的内
But
容，
it
我们
feels,
今后还有
um,
更丰富的故事和
more
全新的
flat.
等待着和大家见面。不过，对未来的畅想，
It's kind of it kind of weirds me out, but not like it's not a bad thing, you
先
know?
欣赏下大家的身手吧。
It's just like different, and I don't know. I'm not used to it, I guess. Doesn't it feel like that for you guys? You know, it feels more like yeah, flat, smoothed out. I don't know. Like I don't know, the texture is kind of
说起绝区
different.
零的战斗模块啊，大家也经常提到“爽”这个词。那对于构建“爽”这个概念，绝区零制作组是如何思考的呢？
首先，从制作维度上，我们认为爽这一件事一定是先建立于动作表现和打击反馈。我们在战斗表现设计的核心追求是极致的细节和恰到好处的表现。比起夸张的特效或者随意的正品，我们更倾向于以帧为单位去校准
Frame by
所有的
frame
动作和特效。 相信只有
Okay.
让画面干净，才能够充分
Maybe that's
向大
why.
家展现
I
动
don't
作
know.
之美。
No, I don't
也
know.
就是说啊，优秀的打击感是不能错过一点细节的。
是的，为了让神将更容易
Oh,
地
that's-
获得爽快，
That's a little thing. If
在
they
进
have
攻
an
的系
emote,
统上
that's
我们设
that's
计了
cute.
猎血系统，神将操作代理人攻击敌人，会使其累积尸痕槽，也就是那个黄色的支援条。当尸痕槽积满时，且释放相应的攻击后，敌人
So
会
apparently
进入
the
尸痕
combat
槽
experience will be closer to Honkai Impact,
此时
which
神
I
将可以
absolutely
选
have
择
no
代理
idea
释
of
放对应
how
的
it is.
连血技。当然
Is it
除了
like-
在进攻端上为神将提供爽感，我们也在防守端上给大家提供更多的选
I
择。
don't know, closer to
极
Zelda
限
Zone
支援
Zero.
系统说的直白一点，当
The Wuthering
敌
Waves,
人
I
攻击
mean.
发出黄光的瞬间，
Kinda.
我们切换代理人就会触发相对应的极限支援。极限支援不但能打断敌人的动作，触发极限支援后还能进一步追击。
Because I see
我
like
们希望
4
在
things.
进攻和防守侧都
Five
有节
things.
奏和爽感。
这套战斗系统啊，听起来很新鲜刺激啊。
So it's gonna be like more
但
complicated
敌人
than
行为出
Genshin
的
and
反应啊，
哦
这件事情会不会有点复杂呢？
这就是我想补充的，绝区零提供爽感的最后一块拼图，低门槛。
I just
高上
noticed
限
something about that
我
way.
们所有的设计都想让没有动作游
Sorry.
戏经历的玩家也能获得爽感，同时对于有动作游戏经历的玩家，我们也能提供足够的上限。这件事情我们有充分的自
That's
信
like。a free
那
world.
人人都可以
I think
轻
it's
松
open
体验到
world,
爽快
yes.
刺激的战斗了。
Like usual.
没错，
Honkai Impact is not open world. Like the only thing I know
大
about
家好，
Honkai Impact
我是
is
绝区零的
essentially the lore.
仅仅只有上面的战斗系统
I know
还是不
nothing
够
about the gameplay.
为了挖掘更丰富的战斗
Hack and
体验，我们
slash?
还设计了许多具有
What is
不同
exactly
战斗策
hack
略
and
的
slash?
代理人。这次公测版本，我们也将推出2个全
What's
新
the
的代理人。
concept of it?
在刚才的视频里啊，我就已经注意到了。
是的，请看。派派在卡里东之子阵营中担任司机，作为物理属性异常特性的代理
Okay,
人，
Piper.
他能逐渐为自身累积动力，最终一
Looks
举消灭
cute.
敌人。
Oh, this one I think is the one that's voiced by 火火。
小猪痛击他的敌人，并为全队
If it's the one I saw, I think this one, the VA, the English VA is
角色
the
演
one.
示啊，看得我这是意犹未尽啊！除了这2位代理人呢、还有其他代理人可以再展示下吗？
没问题。那我们再看看这2位。
I think it's a mix of both Genshin and HSR trying to make a new big hit game and get more people swept in. I mean, I would assume that the games they are
代理人是
making,
冰属性强攻代理人，
they
有强大的
chose
战斗能力，是维多利亚
they
加特内
choose a
的独立
different
担当
gameplay.
而朱渊作为以太属性
So
强攻代
that
理人
way,
他的爆发
not
输出
that
能
way,
力更为人称道。其干练的职业态
people
度在
can,
山
you
区
know,
里
play
是
a
有
whole
口子的
game depending on their preferences.
另外，
Not like you have the choice. If you like Hoyo Universe, but you don't like open world RPG, well, you can try and you prefer turn-based. You have Honkai Star Rail. If you don't like turn-based, you have, you know,
刚刚场上活跃着的邦布，实际上也可以在战斗中
they slide around like
邦
Wuwa.
布，你是说那个小
Like if it's
东西
closer to Wuwa,
在设定中
I might
邦布
like
是一
get the
种
hang of
应用
it,
非常
even
广泛
though
的个人智能设备。在新爱丽都的
Bang
日常生活
Boo,
中
that's
我们也
how
可以
it's called,
构建
Bang
形态
Boo.
各异
That's
用于
cute.
各种用途的邦布。
they're
那这
AI.
些邦布
Okay,
能参与战斗，进一步的强化爽感吗？
they can actually fight.
在战斗中，邦布不仅会根据场上的局势主动使用技能参与战斗。
I can see the stuff that's gonna be like, it's been 3 years. Paimon is with us, but she can't fight. But this little
邦布
thing
又
can
可爱
fight.
又能打，一定讨大家喜欢。
Another mate with
我
superpower
们
with
呈
old
现
character.
出最好的效果。我们对邦布的动作
What other
玩法
maid do we
一直在
have?
打磨，花了很多心血在上面。
花了这么多心血，邦布还不做商业化，是有什么考量吗？
没什么特殊原因，就是为了爽。
It just feels satisfying.
哦，感觉绝权真的很有个性啊。不过虽然邦布可以免费抽取啊，但邦布券能从哪里获得呢？
邦布券主要通过游戏里的活动和玩法获取。根据之前测试中神将们的反馈，我们增加了对应活动邦布券的奖励。此外，大家之前反馈不爽的邦布是歪的问题，我们也进行了改进。
Okay, there's been explaining the pull system, but it's kind of hard to follow.
关键还是要让大家爽。
大伟哥，你要不要也试着拍两下？
好啊，
Like you have a free resource in game that lets you pull for stuff that you can gain through events. But I don't think those are the Primogem stuff. Oh, Noel, right. I forgot about Noel. I know they're trying to fit like everything, like as much as they can in one, like that should be lasting like 45 minutes. It's kinda all over the place, it's hard for me to follow. Okay, Kofi Cafe, this is a thing.
你们怎么还给新爱丽的咖啡店做了广告？
是的，我们认为这是一种态度。当绝区零被放入市场与其他产品竞争时，我们希望能在大家心中留下一个非同寻常的烙印。所以我们在很多细节上加入了设计感和趣味性。因此，每个店铺、每个场景，我们都试图以最有魅力的方式去设计。我们认为，只有足够用心和精益求精，才能够让神将。
Please tell me that we're gonna get playable characters that are like this. We need playable characters that are like big, beefy men with facial hair and
那
stuff.
这次新爱丽都啊，都会迎来哪些变化呢？
这次新爱丽都会迎来超乎想象的重大更新。可以这么说，过去神将的活动区域仅仅是公测的一半左右。
只有一半吗？意思是游戏面貌是和上次测试截然不同了？
是的，随着活动区域的拓展，不但意味着我们有了更广阔的叙事舞台，也代表着我们可以给到神将更有层次的内容体验。新开放的光影广场、各类特色的活动区域、
Lumina Square.
生活的分街，共同构建出了一个
It looks very-
更具象化的新爱丽都。
Okay, it looks
当然
much
尽管量上去
more
了，但绝区零一贯强调内容精度，仍然
anime.
会提供
like-
细腻动人的。
I don't know. Okay,
我们
yeah,
就先从
I
我
see.
的工作室
I know,
London Play
I know.
的说起吧。
Because Genshin and Story are obviously, you know, anime-like. Hi,
神
Asen.
将终于能在
Welcome.
床上睡觉啦！
根据角色性格的差异，两个卧室的装潢也是截然不同。
It's different because it reminds me, the style is different from Genshin and Story. It reminds me of Persona.
也会有什么事情发生吗？
Persona Reload.
除了休息这个功能以外，我们还进一步强化了代理人信赖。
That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Persona. The Persona 4 or 5
也
Reload?
不只限在2楼。
I don't know. I didn't play it, but I watched Sayu play it because he voices
是不是将来有一
Akihiko
天
in
可以
it
主动邀请代理人见面
and
呢？
Beta voices.
不等将来，这次我们就能够通过私信的方式
Or Echo
主动邀请代理人。
Because there was something about sleeping. Okay, it reminds me of
接下来，我们
Persona
就与朱渊在新地区光影广场碰头吧。
it kind of has a retro gaming vibe as well. No, not like that much retro, but you know. Do you get my meaning?
真是一次美丽的邂逅啊！说
Plus,
起
we
来
have blue
这次我
hair,
们还可以对哪些
like
代
in
理人
Persona
进行
and
邀约呢
Persona Reload,
凡是在
the main
主线
character.
章节中已经登场的代理人，公测版本都能够进行邀约。我们也提供了更多趣味性的探
How
索
are。you doing, Hassan? By the way,
不过我还蛮担心各位神将逛迷糊了。
Mew
关系
Mew.
神将们可以咨询喵吉长官，也就是这个大玩偶，通过他可以知道一些现在需要做的事情。
That's cool. I mean, cool.
前面
I
提
don't
到
like it
这次
looks
会
cute.
有更多趣味性的体验，有什么可以先和大家分
I
享？
love that it's centered
在
way
新爱丽
more
都街道
around
各个角落
animals.
都有着等待神将救援的帮布，以及需要去探索寻找的卡格车。
Okay, so bongbos are not always with us. They're just like scattered
聊了这
around.
么多啊，
From what I
其实
get
我们可以回归到玩法。这次绝学院的玩法
Will there be a
有哪些
Wubaboo?
更新呢？
那我们就先从0号空洞这个玩法开始。
I don't know. Maybe if we
首先
consider the
我们为
bamboos
0号空洞这个长
wababoos.
期玩法特意定制了一个专门的场景，也就是现在我们眼前的斯科特哨站。原初
Okay,
那
I'm
个
glad
巨大
to hear.
空洞就是0号空洞在游戏内真正的样子。
这比我想象的还要震撼呢。但制作组是出于什么目的啊，才会为了一个玩法去制作一个场景呢？
我们相当重视大家的长期游玩体验， 除了更新基本的挑战内容和高额奖励这个思路以外，我们也希望0号空洞成为我们游戏内容呈现的一个重要舞台，甚至有关键代理人的剧情也会在此处展开。同时，0号空洞也
Yes,
会
it
涉及到
feels
我们游
very
戏内底层视角，
arcade
在挑战高难肉鸽玩法的同时，
about
神将
the
们也能通过
the
它进一步
design
了解新爱丽都不为人知的秘
of
密。
the like the
那就让我们来看
UI
看具体的玩法吧。
UI design feels very arcade.
刚刚闪光是什么情况？
I don't know if I like it.
没错，在0号空洞内
The
可以通过
interface, I
战斗
mean.
或事件获得强化道具明辉，
Because I think the game I will like it, I think,
还能获得一个额外的强化明辉。
from what I
也就是刚刚看到的闪
am
光。
seeing. But the interface is not to my
事
taste.
件看上去
Not saying that it is badly done, not saying that it's ugly or anything, just like it's not to my personal taste. Because it feels very
神将了解代理人在空洞中独特的一面。
前面我们看到的
confusing.
新爱度系统
Like there's a lot of
代理人，这个太
colors
有意
and
是
stuff
的，
and
我们的
like
愿
at the
景是
same
不
time,
管是新
and
爱
it
度的街
feels
角
like
还是0号空洞内的世界，我们都
not
尽可能
very
让人物
readable for me.
与周遭
Not
环境
very
产生更
sleek,
多的联系
you know?
为大家呈现一个更真实的世
But
界。
that's like my personal opinion. This is like the art style
这
and
也是
the
明辉吗？
the vibe they
这
went
样
to, and
子
that's
是不是
fine.
和前面提到的帮部有点关系。
是的，大家也可以在0号空洞
I completely
的
like
以明辉的形
get
式
the
获得
vibe.
他们的帮助。
那岂不是意味着我们可以
arcade kind
无
of
成本在0号空洞内体验帮部？
这的确是制作组的理念，希望我们制作出的内容尽可能给神将带来体
But
验。
yeah, so far it
不是负
kind
担
of feels like
啊
Persona,
看来
It's
这
not
也
gonna
是
be
可
the
以提
same,
高神将们爽
like
度的一
the
种形式
style
呢。
overall.
接下来就让我们进入
So
故
like
事
Persona.
结束本次探索吧。
From what I've seen of it, actually. Oh, that's some big. What is this? Oh no. This is the female version of the Crownless in Wuthering Waves. Because when you start the game, you see the Crownless in Wuthering Waves and you're like... Hello? And we have like the female version here.
我在想啊，绝区林主打的体验是战斗，那是不是意味着我们可以期待更高规格的关卡呢？
没问题。实际上，过去我们一直在关卡上进行各方面的尝试，其结果就是拉力委托。我们提供了更连续的关卡体验。除了战斗以外，我们还尝试
Okay, so
拓展
it's
一些
more
场景交互
combat
机制，并且融合为
oriented.
进叙事元素。将来在时机成熟
We have
时
like an
我们会
upgrade.
用这种形式去升级原有的玩法。
Genshin is
难道说
very
这些走格子的玩法，为了有一天
beginner
会
friendly
变成真实的场景关卡？
这是我们在关卡上的追求。绝区零在各个维度上持续进化，我们希望在体验上给到神
Hang
将
on.
信心。
Well,
简而言之
Yet
就是
another
可变
game.
的爽感。我们会在玩法
yeah,
上持
it's,
续投入，
it's just it's endless on Zero's
好，感谢小艾的分
pre-release
享。
live stream. So
我
this
相
is
信绝区
the
零的
first
成长
like
会不断
proper
给大家
look
带来
I
惊喜
get at Zenless
让我
on
们一起
Zero.
期待吧。
Whopper Flower. I mean, Whopper Flower kinda evolved here.
前面已经说了很多关于爽的事啊
Hi,
但我总觉得
welcome.
还差点什么。
Yeah, I feel there's an upgrade. Like Genshin is very beginner friendly.
这次的公测福利
Stariel is a bit more advanced, and Zenless on Zero feels a little
我为大
bit
家
like
准备了80抽的角色券，另外再
above
赠送
again.
80抽的帮补券。
okay. So Boopons are actually the Primogems. I thought it wasn't, but
这也是为了
it
让
actually
大家
is.
更
Okay.
爽玩我们游戏嘛。
那大家觉得爽不爽？
Boopons
大伟哥，其实今天还有一件事情想跟你
like
商量一下，
boop.
我觉得还不够爽，
哦
我们再送20抽吧，大家说好不好？
It's the name
为了
feels
神将们的
so
爽送
谢谢
unserious.
大伟哥，让云云同学再送20抽。
Like if you top up, it's like you're gonna
那福利
let me
到这
get
里就结束了吧？
还没完
let me
呢
boop you.
还有
Like
一份国
let me
礼
top you up is gonna be
哦
let me
对
boop you.
除了上
Like
面
it's
的
cute,
公测
but
福利啊
it
为了
feels
感谢大家
so
今天观看直
unserious.
播啊我们还准备了公测专用的兑换码。各位神将可以在游戏上线后领取。
So far, they've
大家
only
先截图
shown
保存游戏上线后
female
1周内
proxy.
都可以使用哦。
Can we get a little bit of male proxy?
另外，我们还有一些其他
Because I'm
公测
not
内容
I'm not
是
sure
这样
yet.
的欢迎大家关注我们的官方社交媒体账号来
Like for
了解
Rover and Wuthering Waves, I was
公测专属的事前
like
网
sure
页
that I would go for
已经
male
开启
Rover.
感兴趣的
Same
神
for
将
Honkai Star
千
Rail.
万不要错过。
从筹备这款游
They
戏
should
经历多年，
bold
绝
the
区
up
零
to.
终于与大家见
Yeah,
面。
up to.
我作为绝区零的制作人，衷心感谢各位一直以来的支持，欢迎大家给我们多提意
It's
见。
never bold.
我们跟大家一起把
For
绝区零越做
very
越好。大家给予我们的
marketing
耐心和陪伴，就是我们最好的支持。谢谢。
一步一个脚印啊，我也见证了我们新团队的成长，踏踏实实给大家提供真正的好的东西，也终于要迎来绝区零上线这一天了。
绝区零将于7月2日开放预下载
Pre-download
7月4
July
全屏
2nd.
欢迎各位神将来体验新爱丽都的都市冒险生活，我保证绝不会让你们失望。
一个字，爽就完事了。7月4日，米哈游全新都市动作冒险游戏《绝区零》，让你爽个痛快。我们不见不散，拜拜。
Oh, is that all? I mean, it's a pre-release, so. Okay, we have something.
Yo, yo, yo! Sendless
Yay!
Zero is going online! Tons of freebies are up for grabs!
Idiots! Help! You forgot to mention the Boopons!
That's a lot of stuff!
Okay, but how do we get them? Is what I want to know. How do we get them? Tell me. Basically, Billy Kid and the Wolf Guy are the characters that I want to play the game for. I might go for male proxy again, like the male MC again. I might. I'm going to play female counterparts of my Genshin and Wuwa. So you chose female in Wuwa and Genshin. Instead of wishing warping, you say booping. It's true! I mean, hang on guys, it's time for booping! Let's boop! Like it's cute, but it feels so unserious, right? But the thing though is that how do we get the free pulls though? We have codes, okay. We have codes. So we'll have to watch for Zenazone Zero's Twitter account. I believe. They would probably publish all the ZZZ free 100s. They will probably publish them on Twitter, right? Why are they sending numbers? Oh, their ID. Okay, right. I don't like how the male MC looks, so I'm going female MC. Fair, fair. Do we have a proper comparison? Okay, ZZZ MC. Let's see. Help me decide. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the male. I'm gonna go for male MC. Yep. Decision is made. I'm gonna go for male MC. I mean, yeah, we're going male proxy. Do they have like a different name? Or do you think that we are just called proxy like Rover? And we don't have a different name like they should have a different name because apparently they're siblings, right? Female looks like Xianling, that's true. I'm gonna have 2 accounts. Oh, you're really hyped, huh? Somehow in-game well gave me the vibes of this light like modern urban dystopia. For me, the style somehow reminds me of Persona 3, 4, 5 Reload. The one that's Reload, is it Persona 4? The one Alejandro voiced Akihiko. Because this is the only thing I've watched. I haven't played Persona, sorry. I've only watched Sayu's playthrough. Wise Bell? That's their name? Wise? Oh my god, yes, I'm gonna go for male MC. I'm gonna go for Wise. I'm gonna go for Wise. Definitely going for Wise, yes. His name is hyping me up more than than anything. His name is Wise. I create an account for each MC like in Genshin. Okay, d'accord. Why did I put some French in there? Okay, right. So you did the same for Wuwa? Or not? Or you didn't bother because it's not Hoyo? Plus he has green eyes. Yeah, I'm going for Wise. I'm going for Wise. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I love Alhaitham, so, you know. Logic. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Wise. Wise is gonna be my MC. Okay, so first impressions. My reaction, I mean, maybe you guys already knew some stuff about it. I didn't get in the beta, and I was so busy with Genshin Star Rail and Wuthering Waves and LMD Space that I didn't really, like, get a proper look at what Wuthering Xander Zone Zero could be, you know? Especially that I didn't get in the beta, so I couldn't get a proper look. It looks fun, but I'm not, like, hyped like I was for Honkai Star Rail. So I guess I will play it. I will create my account and everything. I will play it. I will try it out. And we'll see how I like it. But I don't think Persona is going to be like my priority. Like my content will be still mainly focused on Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. Like I already struggle to keep up with Genshin Star Rail and Wuthering Waves. And I'm playing Wuthering Waves as extremely casual because, well, first of all, I'm not a content creator for them. So, you know, I don't have like an incentive to devote a lot of time to Wuthering Waves, right? Xena Zone Zero, though, is a Hoyo game, so there might be incentives for me to, you know, make content about it. And also, even if they didn't speak about, like, much about the lore or everything, because that is something you find out when you play, right? I will see how it is, you know? And if I find interesting stuff regarding the lore, then it might get me more motivated to play it on a regular basis, basically. My posture is fine, thank you. I haven't played Wuwa because it's not yet in PS5. Oh, right. Fair. What's happy me up with the DCZ is going to be the Capcom code. Capcom is hang on, I might be mistaken. Isn't it like a company that has kind of old school kind of video games? Or am I thinking of something else? I might be mistaken. So yeah, this is my take. I will play it. I will try it. We'll see how I like it. So far, it has potential. There's not much that we saw, right? You have to try to see if you really like it. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. They did what like they are a gaming company. So they're making a collab. Nice. I will try it. I will give it a try and we'll see. I'm not sure about the combat though. Like I already, like you can make fun of me, but I already struggle with Wuthering Waves. I know that, you know, it's more complicated than in Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. But maybe it's also the fact that when I play Wuthering Waves, I tend to play at night. After, you know, my day of making content, sometimes streaming, doing things in the house, you know, house chores and stuff, and taking care of my child and everything. So I'm like very tired when I play Wuthering Waves. So maybe that's why my brain cells are not properly working, and it's just like I struggle to grasp the way it's all working. I'm sure it's not that complicated, and I'm just like super slow about it. But yeah. Alright. So we'll try it, we'll see. I'm most excited about the male MC. I hope this is not that important, right? Imagine having Jill Valentine on this. Who's that? Who's that? My gaming knowledge. Oh, well, I'm straight, so that wouldn't work for me. I get that as well. I usually play late at night, and everyone else is already asleep. Yeah. So you know, you be tired. All right. So what should we do? Like honestly, I'm fine with anything. We can do. We can do Sino Story Quest Part 2 and the event that I have completely ignored until now. We can catch up on Wuthering Waves. I am very, very late on Wuthering Waves. To tell you, I just had the second meeting with Scar in the library with Jishin. That's where I'm at. Okay, that's where I'm at, basically, in Wuthering Waves. So there is a lot to do in Wuthering Waves. There's or we can just, you know, casually go on Star Rail and I don't know, do Divergent Universe and Candy Crush, Candy Burb. So we can do whatever you want, guys. I'm a straight male, and it worked for me. Fair, fair, very fair. I mean, I can't say anything because the reason I started to play Honkai Star Rail. So I knew it was a Hoyo game, right? So I was like, it's a Hoyo game. There's Honkai in the title. I know Honkai is very important to the lore. So I was already considering it, right? Then I saw Dan Heng, and I was like, I really want to play that game now because, you know, Dan Heng. But I was still a little bit hesitant about it. And then they announced Jingyuan, and that Alejandro Sab was, you know, the voice actor for Jingyuan. I'm like, yeah, I'm playing. As for Wuthering Waves, the one thing that made me decide that I was going to play Wuthering Waves was the general, Jian. Yet another general, yes. But he's do I have a type? I guess. A general that is a dragon, especially a teal colored dragon. If they're a male dragon, a tall male dragon, teal, and general, they have everything. All of the windy guys. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's true that Dan Heng is wind, but his imbibed lunae form is imaginary. What the fuck? Why was there paper? Anyway. And Has also features from Xiao, and I love Xiao. What do? Do we feel Genshin? Do we feel Star Rail? Or do we feel Wuthering Waves? I'm fine with anything. Oh, we still don't know what this is. So you said that could be Sparkle. Could very well be. It's not. Not so important to maintain who you treat. Find a suitable role. So the other masterful though is Sempo. Would that be something that Sempo would say? Sign a story quest, let's go. What would that be? When in a difficult situation, it's not so important to maintain who you are, but to find a role to play. It's just my own experience. Aventurine could say that, but I don't think that's Aventurine. We can try. It's not. The only other I could think of has, but Black Swan? I told you my posture's fine. Like, thank you, but I'm literally standing straight. I'm guessing this, and then we go for final story quests. And finally meeting Celos. I pulled on Chlorine's banner just for Celos. What would that be? Gallagher? No. Actually could. I've read Gallagher's voice line and I don't really remember that, but it could be. Welt? I can hear him say it though. Okay, I'm gonna try Welt. It's not. We have only one try. Should we go for a hint? Voice actor Craig Lee Thomas. That doesn't really help me. Okay, play the voice line. I'm gonna surely find it when I hear.
When in a difficult situation, it's not so important to maintain who you truly are, but to find the suitable role to play. Ah, that's just my own experience.
The way he's speaking sounds like Ratio, but it's not Gallagher for sure. I don't think Argenti would say that. Locha? It could be Locha. Actually. So far, top guesses are Ratio and Locha. I don't see Ratio saying that though. It lacks something. Okay, it has to be Locha. It has to be Locha. Because it's true that he hides his own real identity. Locha is not his true name, it's just his Xianzhou name. It is Locha. Made it. I did not make a fool of myself. Okay, I just wanted to finish with the daily ability, and then we do final story quest. That feels like Luca. Maybe. Not sure. No. Because I think it's like a fist. Is it the skill, or it can be any trace? Has to be the skill, right? Arlan, I think, is a sword. No. 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 I don't think it's Hook. I really thought it was Luca, but no. I don't think it's Misha. Not Sampo. It's not Su Shang. Not Trailblazer. It's not Topaz and Nambi. That's Welt. Wait, I have no idea. Who could that be? Okay, I might be wrong and I'm gonna try Arlan. Okay. So it's not a fist, but it looks like a jaw. A jaw. Who has that? Who has a bone jaw in their abilities? What? All right, thank you for dropping by. Thank you so much. Have a good one. The jaw, bone jaw in their abilities. What the hell? Could that be? Does it, like, the thing is though, is that I don't know if it's just a skill or if it's like any trace. Okay, Gallagher has raised the dead or something, so I'm gonna try this. Fist of Conviction. And it's not Luca. And it's not Arlan, it's not Gallagher. Fist of Conviction? So it is a fist? Shepherd? I don't know, conviction. It was Jeopard! Alright, so it definitely was not like just the skill. Because the skill has his guitar stuff. Okay. Okay, we can go for Cyno Story Quest. Let's go. As promised. As promised. So we have like Farina and Sigewinne Banner. Made a video about Sigewinne. Are we pulling or? I am not pulling. I will not be pulling. And I reserve the right to not pull. I am saving everything for Natlan. I have Farina already. I don't use her, so no need to pull for the weapon. I don't need Sigewinne because I have Kokomi. The next one that's coming is Emily. The Dendro. I already have a lot of Dendros. And I think she will be a support. I think. Based on probably Bond of Life dynamics. Logically. My logic for that is, for that guess, is that she's said to be a perfumer. Famous perfumer in Fontaine. Which of course is inspired by the fact that we have the capital of flowers and perfume here in France. And it's literally very close to where I live. But it's not just that, because she's like in the drip. They did include a small fact that she was how did they formulate that? It was about cleaning up, like cleanup, like a mortician kind of thing, basically. So I think that Emily is actually working for the House of the Hearth, and that she's part of the cleanup team. You know, when they do the stuff, when they remove forcibly people. I think that's what it is. I think she's working for the cleanup team. All right, before we do Science Story Quest, though, I'm gonna do this. I think it's gonna be quick, based on the previous events of this version. Because there's only like 2 days. Can I just go for Treacherous directly? I'm gonna regret this. Humans and Natlan will be released, yes. And we can definitely hope for a new preview for the next livestream. I mean, they should. Last time they did the same thing with Fontaine. Like, we didn't expect anything about Fontaine. But 4.7, I believe that they did give us a small sneak peek like they did this time. And then the 3.8, they gave us a more proper look about like the underwater gameplay. I remember that. This is why like people, when they said, oh, Genshin is randomly dropping a sneak peek at Natlan because woo-woo, I'm like, no, it's not. It's just like literally overloaded. It's just that literally they did that with Fontaine as well. And there wasn't woo-woo last time, so what are you on about? Okay, overloaded, I'm gonna need a pyro. But will my Arlecchino be enough? Will it be enough? I mean, I guess that's why they put Soma here. Well, it will have to be. And yeah. Like at this point, it's very much like the people hating on Genshin or, you know, Wu are releasing and stuff. I'm like, I have a feeling that these people play Wuthering Waves just because they hate Genshin. And I'm not saying that all players do, right? That's definitely not what I'm saying. But those people that's constantly go in comments on social media just only to dunk on Genshin, I almost have the feeling that they just installed Wuthering Waves and play Wuthering Waves just to hate on Genshin. That is the feeling I have. And I think that is very, you know, disappointing. Come on, Zaino, baby. You're in bad posture right now, but, you know, we took the treacherous thing, so that is my fault. Like, yeah, this is the feeling I have. Like, why can't you let people enjoy multiple games at the same time? Is it like such a hard thing to comprehend? Right, we love the freeze, we don't.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due. You stand condemned.
What do you mean 120? Like what am I not doing right? Defeat opponents with within 3 seconds of triggering. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I do that.
Right now, right here. A sight to behold. Right now.
Okay, 3. I'm definitely not gonna make it. But I chose the treasure thing just to be quicker on this one because to me it's like Unga Bunga event and it's not interesting. Your screen isn't showing. Oh, well, you didn't miss much. I forgot. Sorry. I forgot. And you know what? You are actually reminding me that I should be changing my category. Engine impact. I lost, so you didn't miss much. Edit. Engine. Final story quest. Part 2. Update. Thank you for telling me, guys. Thank you. You should be seeing it. You are seeing it. You didn't miss much. Beside me just being like biting way too much. What I can offer. Maybe should give up. She's not strong. Not properly built. So I guess I'm gonna get the recommended Toma. But yeah, you gotta go. Just now? I mean, is that, or I could use, I guess I could use Kazuha. Okay. We're gonna be like Toma, Yai, and Kazuha. I'm gonna try this so we can have some swirl and trigger overload more easily. I always use Miko's E first. I'm just used to have go here. Here everyone. Toma. Come on. Why are my keys not working? I'm just like mistaking everything.
Don't get too close. Through me, justice is served. You stay condemned.
Just to have the shield.
You stay condemned.
Right here.
Toma is second. Because usually, you know, 2 is my Zhongli key.
Right now, emerge.
Mushroom.
Your penance is due.
Oh, the shield is not up anymore. Here, get some fire applied. Swirl. Now, Electro. Some swirl again. Here. Have this. Some pyro. Shield. Plus applying. Everybody gather around. Everybody, let's go.
Nowhere to run. Into the wind.
Okay. Woo. Select stage. Oh, this is just like, yeah, this, I don't care about it. I don't have to complete it. So we're just gonna go for temperamental. Florian and Chevrolet is okay. I can use those, yes. I think I use Miko and Fischl as my off-field electro in here. I use Ale as my on-field. The problem with my Arlecchino is that she's not finished building. So I think that's why she's weak. She's not finished. I have a knack for this. Not finishing my builds. We need like... We're gonna need Kazuo again. I think. I don't know... Chevrolet doesn't apply off-field pyro, right? I don't think she does. I don't remember her doing that. I think my only character that would do that would actually be Xianling, but she's unbuilt. I mean, Thoma. He's level 60. So it will really just be flying. So yeah, I just need the reaction. Like I have to, right. We will do. I guess I'm gonna go for I mean I could put all the but she's gonna be and then Kazuo because swirl. And swirl is always useful. Florian is gonna be the main damage dealer here anyway.
Stop right there. Justice will prevail. Move
I have honestly no idea how you play Clowind.
Time to testify.
Like really, I don't.
Final warning. You asked for it. This is where you fall. Into the shadows.
Okay, so she just like dashes around, right? Just like go zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Adorn my night.
Is that what it is? Zoom, 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 zoom. So she's like horizontal Kachin, basically. That's what she is, right?
Evil lurks. Shoot on sight. Stop right there. Justice will prevail.
Zoom, 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 zoom. I see, I see.
Laid bare, everlasting as the moon.
Oh, I thought there was some hydro, some
Drop your weapons.
pyro here, but no. As well.
Birds come.
Oh, Arlecchino instead.
This is where you fall. Transfixed. Ready.
Zoom, 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 zoom. It's gonna become a... I really... yeah.
Shoot on sight.
I'm actually okay that I haven't pulled for Florian. I'm not... yeah. Not really fan of the gameplay. You know?
Witness my rise.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Ready. Hunt them down.
Zoom, zoom. Sorry, this is really gonna become a...
Right there.
like a thing, apparently.
Into the shadows.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Can you tell that I absolutely do not play any of those anymore pyro? Boom, boom, boom.
Clouds high. The birds come. The wind knows me.
Hunt them down. Loaded.
Okay, I think I should get the reactions that are needed.
Shoot. Drop your weapons.
Uh,
You asked for it.
I think I'm missing one. No? No, I'm not missing one, that's fine. Last second. Not really a fan. Like, beside the Archon quest with Dainzif that was very short, we don't have much. Electro Charge. I got you. I got you. I have everything I need. Hydro. I have Electro. I just need Electro Charge. Electro. Oh, so okay. I'm gonna take your Raiden. No, actually, we do want the swirl in those vents. Is crowd control, so we can make sure that everything is applied. Oh, I got why they put Sincho. Me stupid, but it's fine. We're gonna rely on Kazuha for that. Let's go. So we're gonna go for this. Just, you know. Right. That was a mistake.
Right here.
Don't do this. If you are a smart cookie, not like me. I forgot that my... Oh. Hi. I do love the Rogue Electro. That laugh. No excuse for slacking off. I mean...
Right here.
Let's move. Bow your head.
It's pretty easy with Neuvillette, not gonna lie.
One with nature. Silence.
But to be fair, I have, I don't know, half?
Settle down.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Alright, Neuvillette, you're okay, don't poop your pants.
Right now.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
What are you providing?
Bow your head.
Hydro would be nice, yes. Kazuha is providing.
Be sanctified.
I need more Electro.
Here. Right now.
Kazuha,
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds
are you giving me Electro? Okay.
silence.
I don't know if I have enough. Yes. There are so many stages. Okay, this is the half of the event. I have to do it because then I won't do it and then I will forget and these will be last primary. But promise I do Sinus. I can't wait to meet Statos. Electro Charge again? Oh, we're gonna go for the same thing. Although I don't really need Zhongli, so I'm gonna take your bait. I don't really need Yai as well. Like just Yai and Kazuha and Neuvillette does the job perfectly.
Happy to oblige.
Right here. Emerge.
One with nature. More than leaves. Adorn my night. Come on.
The tides beckon.
Right here. Emerge.
Like, do you see how fast this goes?
Right here.
Renewing my little kitsune?
Emerge.
Everybody together? Right.
As one with wind and cloud.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Like Beidou's ult works with Navi's Kamehameha. I mean, yes, it does. But like, I don't need anyone else but Neuvillette, Kazuha, and Yae. Like, usually, just for Electro Charge, but usually my team is actually Neuvillette, Yae, Binary, and Kazuha. So I have like I have Hyper Bloom and Crowd Control. Or just like Bloom with Zhongli as shield, or Hyper Bloom without Kazuha. You know? Okay, Frozen. I will need those. For Frozen, I admit, I will need those. I guess we can fancy a little bit of Wriothesley, you know, just on the side, just because I like Wriothesley, and he's not finished building, and I don't get to play him much, just for the fun of it. He's not gonna do much damage though. We will have to rely on Ayaka for this, but
One with nature.
My apologies.
Away now.
right, it's not that bad. Actually, he's not that bad. For a work in progress, he's okay, you know?
Let's begin.
Wait, I need this. Oh, it doesn't apply Hydro? I should have gotten another Hydro then.
Whirling snow. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
The wind knows me.
To get there. Okay, Barbara. I should have gotten another Hydro. Me stupid.
My apologies. Yeah.
Me no think. Oh no. That's why they put Barbara. These bitches. They put Barbara because they knew... I mean, it's my fault for not looking at the enemies though. Can't blame it on Genshin for that. I just didn't look at the enemies.
Embrace the ice.
Are they gonna... Okay, that's fine. They didn't leave. I'll protect us. Oh, I don't have skill? Okay, right. Punch, 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 punch. Me when men punch. For a fight, me likey.
Going easy on me.
I don't think they're going easy on you, Wriothesley.
Come on. We can do it.
Come on, we can do it. Can you ult, please? Thanks.
Let's dance.
He's fighting the air. Okay, froze. Frozen. Frozen. Wait. Here. Squirrel.
Adorn my night.
This is not gonna be my best stage. Yes, I know. Just wanted to have fun with Wriothesley. I don't get to play him much.
Sakura swirl.
Ready, steady, go! Let's
the show begin.
Let the show begin.
Whirling snow.
Like the fact we have a whole club of characters. Like they can make a band. We have Barbara that's like, let the show begin, right? And then we have who else? In Honkai Star Rail we have Harmony Trailblazer that's like, let the show begin. And there's another one. It's Robin. Robin also says, let's the show begin. Like they could make a band. And I think there's another one. I don't know if Xinyan also has that voice line, or if I'm mistaking it because Xinyan and Barbara are the same voice actress, and they had to re-record the voice lines for Barbara, and Barbara was not that, you know, fairly cute voice before. So I don't know if I'm mistaking the Xinyan stuff for the old Barbara or not. Okay, we have just two more stages. And then we can go. Melt. Right. I'm gonna go for recommend. This. That's what for sure. He's gonna be pretty. Here. Yes. Could use Arlecchino, I think. Because these aren't... I don't play at all, but I don't know. We'll try. They make me try characters that I never play. I don't even have Ganyu. Okay, that's what I thought. She's off field, right? No? Isn't she?
Into the wind.
Blaze over.
Because she's gonna apply cryo with that, right?
This is where you fall.
Yes.
Overruled.
You're toast!
Clouds high. The birds come.
The wind's target practice.
No touching. All hail.
Some target practice. Everlasting as the moon.
At this point I'm just like
Laid bare.
watching the ult regen.
Into the wind.
Okay, so far I think we're doing okay.
Leaves. Adorn my night.
This is where you
For me who never... like, doesn't even have Ganyu.
This is long overdue.
target practice.
The wind's moving.
Alright. Ganyu is great. I believe you. But I probably will never pull for her. Or maybe I will for collection purposes. Ooh! Look at that! It's the Canria team! We're gonna go for it just because Canria, right? We're gonna go for this. Canria team, let's go! Risley's gonna sit pretty. Be pretty. And Kazuha.
Transfixed.
Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
Witness my wrath.
I did take the trial Arlecchino. Probably better built than mine. Or like finished at least. Here. Get yourself some... Alright, I thought I had my skill, but no.
Transfixed.
Okay, we have some melt. So far.
It will be frozen in time. Cool it.
Frozen time. Ooh, the pigs. It was actually a nice idea to have rice in here. I can spread the fire here. So we melt. Go, 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 Canria team. Canria team is very efficient. And I think we all we need. I'm not gonna go for the full stars of this event just to get the enhancement material that I already have too much of. Like, I'm capped most of the time. I literally am capped in the, like, see? I have 10,000. I'm overcapped. Well, these not so much, but like the big one, the purple ones, I'm capped as well. I missed one? No. Tell me I missed. Oh, look! I have everything. Oh no, this one, you're right. You're right. Is it again frozen? Frozen again? Ugh. I'm gonna take my Ayato for that. But we can go for Charlotte if you want. Rice is gonna be pretty here. Like he's just like sitting pretty. Good morning and welcome. They increased the cap to those to 19. Great, because I was kind of tired to have to midstream go ahead and have to like farm or something to increase my weapons last minute just because I was capped. Alright, let me... I'm still mad that Ayato got power crept. Because he was great. He was, like, he's still good. Still an awesome DPS, to be honest. Not to the level of Neuvillette, of course, because Neuvillette is a fucking dragon, you know? But...
A moment, please. Be still.
He used to be like... He was making 20k per slash. The thing is though that at some point there is a high chance that Neuvillette is gonna be power crept as well. But yeah, he used to make like 20k per slash. And now that's what I do with Neuvillette. Oh, he was not in the area. Where? Here. Here. I love characters that can self-heal. And fun fact, my Ayato can actually self-heal. Right. I am debating on leveling Yanfei to 90 or not. Do you have other pyro? I skipped Neuvillette. I am not hurting as a result. My Aka still gives floor 12 PTSD. Yeah, not me. I'm not a builder. I am not Bob the Builder. I just I'm a lore player. I am a lore player, so my builds work. You know, I try to make them good, but I am not the type of player that is looking for the perfect piece and everything and the perfect ratio, as long as it works. So, like, I don't even bother with floor 12. I try it. I'm lucky. On the rotation and stuff, I might make it to
Storms I've encountered others.
not the last floor, but you know, maybe the not the floor. The Kazuha, are you okay? Oh, the way I got blasted off. I didn't expect that. Poor Kazuha. Poor baby. But yeah, just like making sure that it kind of works. Maybe like to the first or second chamber of the floor 12. If not, that's okay. That's fine. I don't really care. I'm not Bob the Builder. Ayato is definitely a baseline good DPS right now. Yeah, he got power crept. He was very good for like a full year. Like he was topping everyone for a full year. Then Yelan and him, you know, they were on par, I would say. And then Neuvillette. And I'm strictly talking about Hydro, not other elements. Just Hydro. But again, you know, power creeping, meta changes, etc. He's still good, but he's not like the best. I'm kind of sad though, because I was, you know, fully maining Ayato. She's actually great if you use her in Overload Vape. Yes, I agree with that. I was thinking specifically for Melt, Ganyu team, Ganyu, Bennett, Qianling, Yanfei. I got her at 80. Do you have her C6?
This scenery is wonderful.
Hang Fei.
Surely enough to convince anyone to be.
We have her C6 and what is DOTDS? Wait. Is that like the weapon? I used Yanfei for a long time because she was my only pyro. I would say she's worth it. I have that on her though. Spring Tales of the Dragon Slayer. Right, I see. Is it the Thor? This one? Getting on HP? Why HP though? Oh, you said Tank Fei, okay. So she's not going to be the one doing damage. Basically. I mean, I think, like, whatever the thing, in my opinion, Yanfei is worth it. She's a character that is worth it, in my opinion. Alright, we might as well go to Sumeru, because we're gonna go for Sinnoh Story Quest, Part 2. Might as well collect in Sumeru, so we're already there. Was thinking I would get 3 pyro to battery each other. I guess.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers
Energy
Guild.
problems, yeah. I was gonna say Chevreuse, but Chevreuse is best suited for hang on. Let me read. Chevreuse is more for overload though, so no. What about Thoma?
Thank you for completing.
I don't remember
Ad
if
Astra
it could be used like that. I love Thoma so much. I was so disappointed that we don't get a lot of occasions to play him. I love Thoma. He's this awesome character, and I never actually got a good team to play him with. Ganyu has a hard to dodge problem when doing charge attack. My shield needs normal attack to go off. Not charge, okay. I used to use Miko's E and then Yanfei's attack in Overload. Yes, but that's for Overload, and they're looking for a melt. Yeah. So for melt... Yeah, you should invest in... Yeah. Unless there's maybe like another cryo to balance things. There's Dia, if you have her, because she's a 5-star. Is there a cryo that could help actually with the energy recharge and balance? I don't know. You could use Chi-Chi that will be providing heal. There's Diona that provides shield, heal. Chongyun and Rosaria apply consistently cryo, but I don't know about their... No. They're good in recharge. Okay, so it's really just Pyro. Alright, gotcha. Yeah, there's Lila as well. Okay, so we're looking for like just the Pyro recharge. Then... Wouldn't it be problematic to have Dia because she's kind of... Isn't she kind of on field? They look no. Amber, no. Toma, we said no. Gamin is definitely on field. It has the shield supplies, but does it do anything for energy regen? I don't know. Was on the field. Technically, Zhongli could work, but might not be very fast. Because he generates energy particles. Canyon Burst is a DPS loss as her burst will still melt charged.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of...
And it has 200% ER.
This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Oh, you should. I mean, yes. I think you should. If you want the extra level 90 stuff, you should. Yanfei is good. There's not really like any other that good replacement, especially if you already have her level 80. I know. I love Sign. Both keeper. Like that. Let's go. We're gonna meet Celos.
We haven't seen our Sumeru friends for a while now. Paimon wonders how they're doing.
Well.
Let's go to Sumeru City and catch up with them.
Freelancing. Guys, thinking about freelancing. Okay. Good thing that I landed in Sumeru. That was absolutely not a coincidence. Paimon. Okay, where are they? Are they... Should take the teleport. Not bother. Ah! You should really finish your quest before... That is not possible. Okay, so I think the quests that I absolutely have to do before Natlan would be Cyno, because Cyno Farina, probably. Neuvillette. Siegewin. I should do Siegewin as well because apparently we learned stuff about the Middlescenes. So it's kind of important. You know? So these are on my list. I think the other ones may not be important. Don't make her run out of content. No, but like, to be honest, my husband pesters me because I keep my story quests. And I was like, you know, I keep them for when I have nothing to do. But the thing is that now when I have nothing to do, I have Wuthering Waves and Honkai Star Rail, so I never do them. And just like 2 days ago, I asked him, what's my toxic trait in Genshin that's kind of funny and relatable? But the thing, he told me that, but the thing is that it's probably not relatable because I'm probably one of the only person that don't do the... Oh, I should do Xianyun as well, I think. I found out why Sijuin was at the Fortress of Meropin in the first place. He's just so cute. That he was criminal. Hold right there. You're too cute. I know.
Paimon.
I love Sino so much.
It's been so long since we last saw you.
Ow. I know he gets hate. Like the character. For being like useless. But I love him. I have him C1. Really, it feels like it's been forever. We did your first story quest like maybe last week. You look like you've been keeping well.
As do you. You don't seem weary at all from your travels. If anything, you seem stronger.
Oh, thank you. Are you ready for his joke? We love Sino's joke. This is one of the reasons I love Sino. I love Sino. Really, I do. Sino useless, that's news to me. Yeah! A lot of people think he's useless. Or like, not good. Ayo. Trying to click?
So,
okay.
What brings you back here?
I'm gonna up the sound. We have talking.
Oh, nothing in particular. I just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends at Smeru.
Okay.
Funnily enough, we were reminiscing about you recently too.
You were talking about
It was at
me?
a group dinner. I look forward to hearing about your travels. Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up on.
A group dinner, that means Krumeru playing TCG. That's what it is.
Really? You were thinking of us too? What a coincidence!
Wait. Though he does thrive if you have both Nahida and Baiju. I have both. I have Baiju C1 on accident. But listen, this is a take that drives everyone crazy. Is that I like to play Sino with Alhaitham. Like the team is Alhaitham, Zhongli, Sino, Kazuo. Or like, no, wait. I can make it worse. The team I like to play is actually Ayato. Alhaitham, Sino, and either Zhongli or Kazuo. And this team every time drive people crazy. They'd be like, you can do that. That's not something you should do. I'm like, but it works. It's like, no, it doesn't work. You think it works, but it doesn't. I'm like, yes, it works. This is my team, and a team I like to play. It's a team I like to play. And it drives people crazy. I don't know, do you live near Italy?
Indeed. Or as I call it, the Biryani factor.
Oh, is this why people share the biryani thing in the Discord? Right, the biryani factor. Lumin is ready. She's like, hit me with the jokes. I've missed this. Hit me. Hit me, Sino. Hit me with the jokes. Alhaitham and Sino don't work well on the same team because when you use one, the other loses value as they do not help each other. They are both on-field carries. They are. I know. This is a team that has 3 DPSs. And either one shield or one sub DPS. And it drives everyone crazy. They tell me that all the time. It doesn't work because you have too much on-field DPS. I know. But I have a rotation. See, the thing is, the way they are built and equipped, the rotation works. The thing is that this is what it does. I usually press, like, I do Ayato's skill until my ultimate is charged. When my ultimate is charged, I put my ultimate, which applies Hydro on, like, off field. Then I switch to Sino. I do the ult, heal, and then I switch to Alhaitham. And basically, when one's rotation and like heal or ultimate length is over, the other one is already charged. Which is why I usually prefer to use them with Zhongli, because first of all, no interruption, and second of all, Zhongli usually acts as a kind of battery for me. And this will I know that this only works because of my Sino build. Because my Sino has the 4-star craftable Inazuma weapon that provides you like with your recharge or something. And basically it works, but it's a very specific kind of build. Basically. It works, but it's a very specific rotation. But I know that this is not the best and that it is not the most efficient. I just like to play it. And it works. Call it my guilty pleasure. I'll hit them full Cookie Sincho Nahida. Yeah, I know. I know that. I do know that.
You really want me to say the rest? Okay. It's always Rice to meet Stu again.
Yay! I missed the host. Also, I know I love you. Like, I love your jokes. I love you. You're just perfect little baby Cookie.
Oh, darn, he said it.
I win the bet, Paimon. Time to pay up. Oh, if it was for a bet, but like, I'm genuinely fan of his jokes.
You must, if you remember it after all this time. Admit the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor-sharp wit.
Yes. And it's fun that he says razor sharp when, you know, he's he's like very obviously the Sumeru version of Razor.
Alright. Here's your 500 Mora.
500 Mora. That was nice. That wasn't a lot. Thanks, Sino. Feels good to hit the jackpot. Thanks, Paimon. Feels good to hit the jackpot. Okay. I'm gonna thank Sino because it's the jokes.
You're exaggerating. It's only 500 Mora.
Excuse me, rich boy that spent all his money on TCG cards?
Hey, 500 Mora is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
True.
Alright. I'll treat you to some desserts later. Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work, which is why I didn't complete the joke at first.
Okay.
I still did it though. Got about time to head over to have family member dig a... Okay, well, good luck with that. That sounds like hard work. Don't forget to stay hydrated. And be careful about your back.
Nothing major.
And thanks for dropping by.
After finding out who was involved, I decided, on reflection, to handle this one myself.
Oh. So that's probably Setos, right?
Need any help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well take us with you, and then when you're done, we can,
What was that? So every time we meet Sino, he's like, hey, I'm working. And we're like, mind if we tag along?
Such enthusiasm.
Only a 50-foot trench from the house to detached garage.
Some sweets if you're not around to remind me.
Run and power it. Run power to it. Okay. 50 foot long, not deep, right? No, deep would be way too deep. I'm French, we don't use feet. Measure. 3 feet deep. Alright? It's... I guess it's pretty deep because I know I'm 5 foot. 5 foot. It's like, I don't know, 1.5 of my size.
Alright, was it really that obvious?
Yes, Paimon, because it's about food, so...
Obvious enough. Still, it's a fine idea.
Alright, it's not that deep, okay.
Perfect sense to work together.
Have fun digging. I'm not sure they're gonna have fun, but... Still fine. You are the heroes of Sumeru. Makes perfect sense to work.
Alright, follow me.
But because you know that last time we were together and it was fine. It was funny, actually. Not funny, but we had a good time. Oh yeah, no, that's way too much. Oh, my nose is tickling. Follow Sino. He's in the academia, right?
Time to go.
Half of all hate him. That's true. He's 6 foot. Nice.
Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
Is that your... like, adoptive father?
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Correct. His name is
Cyrus.
A former Spontamod sage. He taught both me and Lisa.
So technically, because Cyrus kind of, like, adopted Sino, and... like, Sino and Lisa might be closer than we expect. Like, they might not be, like, just classmates, but, you know, consider themselves of, like, kind of, like, siblings or cousins or something.
Huh? Sino's teacher is in trouble?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and wine. What sort of person targets an old retiree?
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Oh, she's leaving. Okay.
Now, who do we have here? Hold on, let me think. A flying fairy dressed in white? A youth who does not seem to hail from this land?
A youth.
My goodness. You must be the legendary traveler in Paimon. I've heard all about what you've done for Sumeru.
It actually really confirms my theory that Traveler and Sibling are Varuna and Mitra.
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all.
Yeah, we're friends.
That's right. Let me summarize the situation. A couple of days ago, Professor Cyrus suddenly received a threat letter.
Threat?
A threat letter?
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to an old man like me, for goodness sake?
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I've uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million mora at the back door of the cafe.
Do you think that's actually Setos that said that, and he's just like a silly goofy?
For me. You'll never find me. But I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. Finally, if you dare to report this to the Matra, there will be consequences. Wow, they sure didn't mince their words.
But it doesn't sound like real.
Clearly, this person must be desperate for Mora.
10 million Mora, what a joke. I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name beyond the tomatoes in my garden. Where do people think I'm hiding 10 million Mora, huh? In my tomatoes?
There were no witnesses, so currently the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
Ready when you are.
All right, take a look. Do you see anything suspicious?
I swear, like, my nose is fucking tickling me. You know why? Because probably of my cat's hair. It gets everywhere. They're so, like, thin. And you can't see them. Yeah, the obvious, you know, filigree. From Sino's description, it sounds like the threat letter didn't come in an envelope. It was simply written on a crude piece of paper and left for Cyrus to find. The paper.
Very good. The paper has a rather rough texture. It's not the typical kind you see in most books.
Another thing is, some of these strokes look kind of blurry. Could there be an issue with the ink?
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained, almost as if it's made from some sort of plant matter.
Because it's not made in Sumeru City.
Certainly not the same paper as we use in the academia, but the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to paper.
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the academia or not?
No.
Wait, check this out. Looks like this part got wet at some point.
Agreed. The staining suggests it was a colored liquid, not plain water. It also looks like it was wiped off with a damp cloth.
A colored liquid, so... tea? Wine?
Looks like we're thinking along similar lines. Let's go talk to Aroth. There are some things I'll need him to take care of.
So that could have been written at the tavern. And he's asking to go drop the money behind the tavern. I'm gonna just up the sound a little because of dialogue. I think 4 should be fine. You tell me if we hear correctly. But do we have to go to the House of Dana? We do. Are we going to see Alhaitham? I want to see. Oh, we're going to see Ara. Amatra. Glide. No, didn't have time to glide. Just jump.
Ah, there he is.
Mahamatra Sino. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
Oh, it's true. I think we did meet him before.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash.
Don't think so.
Oh, one last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
Oh, of course! You think the
Can't fight that goddamn cat hair.
letter, huh?
They do look like coffee stains to me.
Alright, it's true that we have a coffee in Sumeru. I forgot.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, the letter is written on a type of scented paper that has aromatics added during the manufacturing process. The kind often provided as writing material for customers in cafes and taverns.
Ah, of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops. I remember now. Zaha Hadid bought some a while back. She said she was going to use it as wrapping paper for a vase.
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate the points of interest immediately.
You have my gratitude.
One last thing. Send some Matra to guard the entrances and exits of Sumeru City. And change into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
I'm always kind of bugged by the fact that the Matra, which are basically cops in Sumeru, they have regular outfits. Like regular robes. You would expect the cops of Sumeru, like from the academia, to be dressed at least like the core of 30, right? Maybe not like the mercs, at least like the core of 30. And the core of 30 is kind of working with the academia. So you would expect the Matra to not be dressed like scholars, but like, you know, guards.
Will do.
Great thinking, Sino. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now?
I doubt they go back to the cafe.
Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see how Cyrus reacts.
You're right, Paimon.
Really? Which part?
The culprit's approach. Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next. So, like you said, they need to wait and see. And
I love playing detective with
the
Sino.
culprit said they'd be watching the professor's every move.
Huh?
We have a shot
Are you saying
at someone, at an NPC.
Found you!
I think you might be mistaken, Sino.
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter.
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden for someone reckless enough to threaten Professor Cyrus. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
Is it really that guy?
I was just listening in, that's all.
I think he might be reporting to
Something
someone.
makes me down when Mahamatra Sino shows up, right? So I got a little curious. What's the big deal?
You smiled when Arav left. I saw it as clear as day.
Like,
Is smiling a crime now?
I think he's not the one that wrote, but like, he's a snitch.
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth. All to create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe. Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here. And as long as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from scrutiny. The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the professor's movements.
You can't pin this on me! I haven't done anything!
Really? Then why are you shaking like a leaf? The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra. But you...
I'm actually very invested in this, like...
Your heart's racing, and your eyelids are twitching. You're a terrible liar.
I would never...
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price. Now come with me.
You know better than to lie to Sino.
Well, that was over quickly. Sino already caught the guy.
I'm not sure that's him. That's way too quick.
You're telling me. 1 minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav already on his way back to meet up with Sino. Looked like a young guy, too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done, I'm afraid he's ruined his whole future.
Everyone, it's all over.
Is it though?
Gosh, that was so fast!
The culprit's name is Raka, a 16-year-old student in the Rataoish Darshan.
16-year-old? No, that feels like he was definitely like a snitch for someone else.
Huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something!
We checked his records. He's 16, a third-year student.
But he looks so old.
Yeah, seriously.
Foolish child. He's too young for the criminal life.
Imagine you're 16 and you look 30. Imagine you're 16 and you look 30. Like, let's put aside the fact that it might be a lie, but
We question the culprit regarding his motives. He,
Oh, just spit it out. Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Very well. It's our understanding that Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes. He started taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit around the same time and lost a lot of mora. Down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
I mean, in fairness, the threat was very... How do I say this? Not feeling like...
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi. How can he not know who Zaha Hadi is?
Oh, just kiss already. Like, they're living across the street from each other and they argue all the time, but don't you dare disrespect her or, you know, he will defend her.
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. And what are they trying to insinuate by comfortable retirement? A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly he's living a life of luxury?
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor, alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring, and kept it for himself instead of reporting it to the academia. Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement. And given your advanced age, he thought you'd be an easy target to blackmail.
He's retired. Why do you expect him to, like, work for the academia? He's retired. That's the point of retirement. You don't work.
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words. I'm so angry I don't know where to start.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a mora in his life.
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later. I need you to deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my behalf.
Really?
I completely understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus, but I'm afraid that course of action goes against the Matra's principles.
Professor, there's no need to be childish about this.
Oh, come on. I was clearly joking.
Were you?
Okay. Where does this go from here?
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes and some old woman on the street, there could be a slander case here. The Matra will continue to investigate.
Water, okay. Thanks for the hydrate.
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street? Mind your wording or you'll start a whole new rumor.
Yeah, but would it be a rumor, though? Would it be a rumor? I think you should get over your tomatoes and ask her out.
You seem confused. Oh, don't you understand? Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based on some groundless rumor he heard. Besides, I didn't actually hand over any mora to him. The whole thing sounds a lot worse than it is.
No, there's something else.
All it costs me is a little reputational damage. That's all.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents. Their family lives in the city, yes?
Correct.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants and they're often away on business. They've never taken much of an active role in their children's lives.
Oh, what a mess. You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible. I need something concrete for when I talk to the family tonight. We have to show them how serious this situation is.
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Araka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now. Just make sure to return it within a couple of days.
There's definitely more to this.
Oh, so you'll be able to close the case in 2 days?
Give or take. Cases like this are quick to resolve.
Cyrus is suspicious here. Like, I don't know if you guys did the quest already, but like Cyrus is, yeah. No, he's suspicious here.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can all go for a meal together. Oh, my treat, of course.
Yeah, he is suspicious. He's suspicious here. Definitely.
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment. Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Ah, I see. Well, that's a pity. But Sino, you have to come. You found the culprit at record speed, and I owe you for that. Ah, and isn't Tighnari in town at the moment? Bring him along, too.
Wait, you mean Tighnari's in the city?
He is. Tighnari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the Academia to help out on a project. They should be at Nephis's office at this hour. Though I must say, I'm surprised you're extending an invitation to Tighnari. Did you do something to offend Sir Nephis?
Don't be outrageous. Nephis offends me all the time. It's never the other way around.
Is Cyrus just arguing with every other master?
Anyway, hurry up and fetch Tighnari. I'll head over to the tavern with the Traveler and Paimon. See you there.
This sounds like you want to tell us something that you don't want Sino to hear.
Go on now. Don't keep us waiting.
You're sending him off on something. We have, like, alone time. Because you have something to tell us. Cyrus feels suspicious. Feels suspicious, and apparently he has some actions that don't really align with we generally, like inviting Tighnari. I for real fell asleep with Sino story quest. Yeah, he did the Biryani joke. I was happy. I hope I'm not overthinking that he's actually suspicious.
Not to brag, but we never had problems like this at Ratawa Hist back when I was still teaching. And if you don't want to take my word for it, you can ask them. They were students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like, won't they?
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal workload from Master. It wrought havoc on my poor tail, so I didn't exactly keep up to date with what was going on at the Academia.
Unproblematic baby.
Most of what I know, I heard from Sino after the fact.
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially known for being extremely principled.
Yeah, I wonder, you know, if it had any influence on you, Sino.
Wow, it's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a student.
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper-class woman.
Does he really have to?
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
Which is like, she's probably like that for Sino.
Oh, believe me.
To Sino.
Back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students acknowledging her seniority.
Yeah, but that kind of changed, in a way. now that she's, you know, destined to die.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advantage.
Oh, don't worry about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough, order some more. After all your help today, treating you to dinner is the least I can do.
So you do have Mora.
I thought I heard some familiar voices.
Kaveh!
And Sir Cyrus is here as well.
Oh, Kaveh, it's been a while. Zahahadi was talking about you last month. How have you been?
The only person missing is Alhaitham.
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet? Care to join us?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and say hello.
Of course you went to buy some wine. What trouble are you trying to drown this time?
So what's the occasion, anyway?
Or
some sort of celebration?
Or you're buying some wine because you and Alhaitham are having a date night. Maybe.
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Recounts what happened.
Sounds like things have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything remotely like that.
I can't believe how young the guy is. What are his parents going to think?
Young people are always more susceptible to making rash and ill-advised decisions. Their minds are still developing. It's just an unfortunate fact of life. But still, this boy has some nerve. Just look at what he wrote. Oh, it makes my blood boil.
Wow, yeah. Jeez.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. And then he just followed you into the house of Dana?
This is suspicious.
My son. Oh, he'd get the scolding of a lifetime. Oh.
Luckily, I'm also an extremely principled person.
Kaveh! Your order's ready, sir!
Coming. I'll have to get going. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you all another time.
Okay, bye-bye!
He's definitely gonna have dinner with Alhaitham.
Here I am. The coffee beans are in here too.
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling away now. Let's eat before the food gets cold.
Somehow this felt like an important detail.
Oh, too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
Hi Ariaga, welcome. Welcome in. How are you doing? We're doing Sino Story Quest Part 2. Yeah, like sure he doesn't like bathe in Mora, but it looks like he does have quite a good amount of Mora because he treated everyone to a meal and like a big one.
Oh, mine too. I'll have to walk home to burn some of it off.
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tainari and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next time. It'll do wonders for your sleep.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other old folks on my street? I'll be the envy of the neighborhood.
Trying to look good in front of that Kasharuar lady. Feeling good? That's
No
great.
problem at all. I'll pack some up and bring it over.
Yes.
I'll see you all later. I better head home now and tend to the crops.
Good night, Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Hey, my tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be beaten by Zahahadi. Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all a good night.
The Sino story quest is longer than the time story. Really? I probably won't have the time to finish it.
Take care. Have a safe trip home.
Because we watched the Zelda Zone Zero pre-release livestream. Then I had to catch up on that event that there is in Genshin. Because there was only 2 days left and I had done nothing. So I had to catch up on that a little.
Alright. Now, we finally have some us time.
Us time, aw. I blinked and the mission was over. For real.
What do you mean, us time?
It was so short. Us time without your master, because maybe you uncovered something else, because it feels very fishy.
Well, I was talking with Tainari and Kale, and since we all have some free time, we thought we could all go camping together. Think of it as our way of welcoming you back to Sumeru.
Okay.
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun! Paimon's in!
Yeah, it does. Time to show off my 10 pitching skills.
Wait, no! That's my job! Don't take it away from me. Why don't you and Paimon help out Master or Sino?
Okay, Kale. Okay.
You don't have to play the hero when you're out with us. This is your chance to just, you know, laze around and switch off for a bit.
Aww. This is actually... It makes me feel things. Last time, me and him on a date. I don't know if I'm going to play ZZZ or Gachas. Listen, that would be... If I play ZZZ, which I probably will, it will be my fifth gacha. This actually makes me feel things because I really feel that Sumeru is the only nation so far that we really feel at home. Like, we really feel like a family. You know, the way they are. They are like so sweet. They are so like happy to see you, and they you know, they treat you just like your friend, you know. There's no more hero and stuff like Hero of Sumeru, First Stage of Boor, etc, etc. It's really like, yeah, like come here, we're having dinner, we're stay over for the night, we play TCG, we go on camping. I feel like we have this vibe only with Sumeru, not with the other nations. And Genshin, Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, Love MD Space, and ZZZ. That's 5.
Everyone, let's meet tomorrow afternoon at the riverbank to the southeast of Gandharvaville. No need to bring anything. We've already packed everything for the trip. Just bring your delightful selves and prepare to have some fun.
Like, see? This is like... They're the best. I love them.
You got it! We'll be there!
Great. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
Sumeru for the win. If I could choose one group of friends in the characters of Genshin, it would be Sumeru. Wait until next day. Oh, wait. Next day... here. Oh, that's nice. Is it going well?
Time to set off. Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville
And we're gonna meet with them. I don't need that. Really hard. We camping. Not far from home, but we camping.
You guys are ahead of the game. You set up the tents already.
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them set up before you arrived.
Now I have placed a translation button from Google Translate itself. The translation is not 100% good stuff. It's a beginning. I'd say we're about on schedule.
Traveler,
Okay.
Paimon, let's go fishing together. Whatever we catch, we can grill for dinner tonight. You got it! Dinner's on us tonight! I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago. I'm really looking forward to giving them a try.
This is nice. This is just like a cute little stuff. Like it doesn't feel.
I saw some very
know.
appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a few for us. I'll leave them here along with some fresh fruit.
Some domestic Genshin, you know?
Wow, camping with a forest watcher is the way to go. They think of everything. And even if they don't, they can improvise.
Later on, I want to make my own version of the page. Yeah. Like, at least you have it, like, functional.
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
So, how has everything been going for you?
Well, there's been some high points and low points, but we've had some unforgettable experiences along the way.
You know, we just, like, witnessed the flood of Fontaine and
I see.
the death of an Archon.
Well, in that case, you should try a Valberry. I bought some from the market this morning.
They're from Mondstadt.
A valuable suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
Oh, look at Tigeri's face. He's like...
All I wanted was to recommend something bittersweet.
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye!
What in the ADHD? What in the actual ADHD?
She sure made a run for it.
That was such ADHD, like, oh, let's go fishing. All right. Hey, I got some mushrooms, so we already have that. Nice. Sino tells a joke about fruit. Holly, oh, fruits. I'm gonna make some tea. Like, that was pure ADHD.
Unbelievable. She made a run for it.
But I'm guessing it's because she wants to avoid the jokes of Sino, but I'm not sure.
So Kale chose the
Yeah, she
path
did.
of tactical retreat. Could it be she foresaw what shall soon come to pass?
Like, I love how Lumine every time she's like, she's ready. She's here for it. She is here for the joke. She's like, yes, I've come to Sumeru just for that. Like, yes.
My dear friend, you know what I am about to say.
Yes. Say that line again. Oh my god, Alejandro, you're so good. It's genius invocations each time.
Excellent. A kindred spirit. A great warrior can sense when a duel is nigh.
We have fun, Sino.
But it looks like we'll get told off if we start playing now. Let's enjoy the nature for a while longer.
This is... I have... Listen, this is giving me a TikTok idea. So this is like, there's this audio. It's like, walk him like a dog, sis, walk him like a dog. And I was like, you know, it has like a nice... It could definitely be used. And I was wondering, how can I use this audio to, you know, Genshin or Star Rail? How can I use it? Because there's nothing that is like a proper use or, you know... I found it. It's here. This is this audio. This is Sino getting excited about TCG and Tighnari giving him the side eye, and Sino be like, maybe really we're gonna do what Tighnari wants me to do. So walk him like a dog, sis. Walk him like a dog. This is, yeah. I found the audio. This is what it is. He's so tired, he is. He's like, I'm tired of your bullshit. But he kind of loves him for it, though. Birds chirping away, the soothing sound of running water. This is nice. No agenda, just relax and enjoyment. It really feels like this, but I want to believe that this is all there is to it, but there's obviously gonna be, like, events. Like, this has to be the calm before the storm or something.
We get a bite!
Keep
I'll reel it
screaming,
in.
and the fish will go away.
Firewood, spices, snacks, and drinks. Everything's ready. Once Kale gets back, we can light up the fire and start grilling.
Nice. This is so relaxing. I have a feeling that he won't be relaxing for long, but it's just so nice to go camping with friends. It is.
There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left?
So, 3 tents? Because Tighnari is not gonna sleep with Kale. Be weird. Cyno is not gonna either. So you have a tent. Kale has a tent. And Cyno and Tighnari sleep together.
Well, Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
True. But it's also the closest to the water.
I mean,
if there are any sleepwalking fungi around tonight, they might stumble into your tent.
This is like they're going for shared bed trope.
Well, that's no good. Take my weapon. You can use it to bar the entrance.
I know, it's a pole arm. Do you think that...
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Excellent. Then this tent will be an impenetrable fortress.
I'm back! How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue?
Never mind, I already imagined everything. Right? I mean...
Always.
Like, technically, there wouldn't be anything weird of...
Oh,
like,
it
with...
smells so good. Paimon's drooling.
Technically, it wouldn't be wrong for Tighnari and Kale to sleep in the same tent. I mean, they're master and student, but, you know, Tighnari is not like a creep. So... Plus, they're probably used to, like, you know, camping together on patrol and stuff. But I think that given the choice, Kale would have her own tent, and Tighnari would sleep with Cyno.
Someone sure is desperate to eat. I think it's time to add the seasoning. How do you like your skewers? Well done? Medium? Rare?
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks? Hey, if it works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
Yeah, but like fish? I mean, oh, it kind of does, actually.
Medium well for me.
I was gonna say something, but no, it works.
These are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
Well, I'm gonna dig in.
Oh, that was so delicious. If Paimon's stomach had space, she'd eat 3 more skewers. I ate a lot too. Here comes the food coma.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your tents? Sino and I will clean up.
Tonight, I show you mercy. Our sacred duel will take place another day.
Good night.
I wanted to play TCG. Been sent off to bed.
Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Oh, don't forget this. The Staff of the Scarlet Sands.
Sino, you're so dramatic.
Wait, you were actually being serious about that?
It's a very powerful weapon. Try it.
Paimon can't lift that.
Paimon can't even lift that thing.
Fair enough. You sure you don't want it?
Think we should be fine.
Yeah, Paimon's sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get an uninvited guest in the night, Paimon will be here to take care of the traveler.
Sure. That damn dull blade. Let's not forget I have my own trusty sword, which is a divine artifact, slayer of countless vine monster. You actually lost your divine sword. This is a dull blade.
That reminds me of a parting king of invocations. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. But right now, it's time to rest.
Something's gonna happen
Sleep
during
well,
the night.
and sweet dreams.
This is too peaceful. Something's gonna happen during the night. Yeah, trust in his world, the sword, the dull blade. I mean... Company, free, relax me, I'm gonna sleep like a baby. Actually, sleeping like a baby. Get up every 2 hours. Let's see, restful. There has to be something happening.
I think they should all be here.
Are they? And I'll hate them, maybe?
Traveler?
Yeah.
Paimon? Are you in there? Could you come outside for a sec?
Romero?
Look at this.
They're together. Do you think they bickered all the way? No, I don't think so.
What the? What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
Yeah.
Evidently.
Huh? Who is it? Oh, what time do you call this?
I like the still images.
Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah!
Calm down. It's just Kaveh and I'll hate them. I'm going back to sleep.
I'll hate them? Kaveh? What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night!
Why did they come all the way out there?
Sorry to wake you up at this hour of the night, but we've got a situation on our hands.
Ah. Here comes the storm. See? I told you. I told you.
Let's get dressed and talk about it outside.
Aren't you already dressed? Right, where is... Sino's not here.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus and Sino, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning.
Told you it was suspicious. Where is Sino though? He's not here right now. Where is he?
Where'd the wine cups go? I could have sworn I left them here after I washed them.
Kaveh and I'll hate them.
Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
Can you see if the cookies are still on the table?
They're so... Your Honor, they're so husband and husband.
They are. And so are the fruits.
Husband and husband.
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Sino's group was drinking last night.
Do tell. What were they drinking?
Oh, is here for the tea. He's like, oh. Oh, what's the tea? Spill? Oh, the missing one. Which MiHoYo cell is Kaveh in? I don't know. I wish I'd know.
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday evening when I went to the tavern to pick up some things. He was hosting a dinner for Cyno, Tighnari, Kale, and the Traveler and Paimon. Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least, I think that's what it was. It looked pretty good.
He's so relaxed. They're not...
Sounds like they're all tangled up in this.
They're not, you know, they're not like they were before, so he's like so relaxed now.
You know what it's about, right? 16-year-old kid tried to extort Cyrus. He was asking for 10 million mora.
Yeah, but that's weird. That doesn't add up.
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes. Didn't take them long to catch the culprit. The sages are probably dealing with the case by now.
I wonder what Sir Nephis and the others will make of it. Oh, Cyrus showed me the extortion letter too. It was crudely written, but the paper had this beautiful pattern on it that I've never seen before. Really caught my eye.
Thank you, Kaveh. Seemed that we are the only one that caught the pattern.
Give me a sec, I'll sketch it out for you.
This is so mean. The fact that I am both Kaveh and Alhaitham. I am both of them. Inside of me there are two wolves. And the two wolves are Kaveh and Alhaitham, which is why they argue often. And sometimes get along well. They complement each other.
Okay, done. Take a look. You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before. God knows where the culprit got it from.
Ooh, sorry. I don't think it's coming from the city. Has to be linked to
Interesting.
Setos.
These are all motifs associated with the tribes of the desert.
What? Really?
Take this, for instance. Looks like an outline of a spire, similar to the kind found on some ancient palaces. And the crisscrossing and mirroring here. I recognize that too. It bears a striking resemblance to an ancient emblem. One that hasn't been used in a very long time.
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem of the Temple of Silence.
And how does Cyno, did Cyno not see this? Or was he like another
After discussing it with each
faction?
other, we both agreed that something didn't feel right. So we went looking for you. This was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were probably with Tighnari, so Gandharvaville was our first stop. But the Forest Watchers told us that you'd gone camping. Then, just as we were heading off to the campsite, we ran into Cyno. He said he was on a supply run.
Okay.
We exchanged a few words, and then he ran off.
Okay.
Hold on, so what's the deal with that emblem you were talking about? The Temple of Silence, you said? What is that? Should we be worried?
Something's up, huh? Give me a second. Let me get Kale.
Why do you want to wake her up? Let her sleep? Or is it because she actually
So
knows?
you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? Well, to put it simply, it's an organization that has existed in Sumeru for over 1,000 years.
Okay.
These days, you can find a Temple of Silence office in the Academia. Theoretically, it's responsible for the custody and disposal of information and documents not fit for public dissemination. At least, that's what they tell the outside world. In truth, it's essentially a vestigial institution nowadays. There's an office with their name on it, but it's functionally obsolete. Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by Hermanubis, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret and the greatest of all sages. Most of the organization's members hailed from the desert. By contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region, nor do they use any symbols connected with the desert folk.
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake? Wow.
Maybe it's like a honorary thing.
It's possible. The real question is, why? My guess is they're covering something up.
Possibly, yeah.
How do you know all this? Sounds like some pretty top secret stuff.
He's the fucking scribe of the academia, Paimon. He's a scribe.
Did you forget? He did a stint as acting Grand Sage, and kept the pay raise even after he resigned.
Oh,
Well, that's pretty cool.
yeah. Paimon did totally forget about that. So you took the chance to read all the top secret documents while you were acting Grand Sage, huh?
Yeah, there's that too.
If you're asking me whether I familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would respond that that's a perfectly normal part of any job.
He says that, like, the model says that with a perfectly straight face, but you can definitely hear the smile in his voice, and you know he has a smirk on his face.
So much about this doesn't make sense.
And that
How did
is...
the emblem of the Temple of Silence appear on a threat letter from an academia student to Cyrus?
That would definitely be something I would right away.
The student's only 16, and doesn't have any family ties to the desert. So where could he have seen that emblem?
Does he
Or gotten
really
the
look
paper?
16? I don't know. Like,
You
he's not
said
really...
you ran into Sino, yes? Did you tell him what you've just told us?
Yep. He ran off as soon as he heard what we said.
Well, of course, he went off.
Given that Cyrus is involved, he's probably halfway through solving the case by now. Still, we should try to catch up with him. At this hour of the night, Sino will probably go looking for Cyrus at his current residence.
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, the sudden appearance of this emblem can't be good, and sure to stir up trouble.
I think it's just like...
We should pay a visit to the Academia.
It's definitely just linked to Sino.
Yes. As the Sage of Amorta, my master ought to know the truth about their office. You can ask him to tell you what he knows. The more information we have, the better prepared we'll be for whatever happens there.
And the thing is that it just set us being like, time for a duel.
If this situation is connected to the real Temple of Silence, the emblem has to be part of a bigger conspiracy.
Kale, could I trouble you to send a message to the Core of 30? Tell them to keep an eye out for Sino and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, you two come with me. We'll go after Sino.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep an eye on his tomato plants.
Then let's go look for him there.
Okay, we go down dialogues. Here. No. The other one.
Here we are. This is the place.
We might be too late. Looks like nobody's home. Oh, Sino moves fast. If he was here, he's probably long gone by now.
I know that voice. Is that Tainari I hear?
Professor Zaha Hadid!
But not us when we met her with Kaveh.
So it really is you. My goodness, whatever is going on tonight?
We're looking for Sino. So, he's already been here.
Yes, not long ago, in fact. He knocked on my door and asked if I'd seen Cyrus today at all. I told him the old fool left early this morning, and I hadn't heard him come back. So we went to his place, and would you believe it? He's gone. Goodness knows where to. It must have alarmed Sino, because he took off in an awful hurry after that. He never did explain what this was all about. How serious is it?
Well, if Cyrus isn't at home... Oh, it sure doesn't sound good.
Professor, did you hear that a student recently tried to extort Cyrus?
Why, yes. When I left the house that day, I noticed he was watering his flowers in the field in complete silence. He had a piece of paper clutched in his hand, and he looked lost in thought. I could tell something was troubling him, but he wouldn't tell me what it was. If Sino hadn't happened to visit him that day, he'd probably still be holding on to that thing. After seeing the letter, Sino told him to contact the Core of 30, but Cyrus was very reluctant. He claimed it would only damage his reputation. Eventually, he relented, after much persuasion from Sino.
I mean, it's just like reputation, but there's something else.
Huh? Cyrus didn't want to report it? Well, that's strange. When we saw him, he seemed pretty okay with the idea of the kid getting his just desserts.
As a former sage, it's possible Cyrus still has enemies at the Academia. That's why Sino was so insistent that he report the matter to the authorities. I was there while they were going back and forth over it.
So Cyrus initially hoped to stop this from going public. But why?
Because it's linked to the Temple of Silence, maybe. He only reported it because Sino forced him to, which means Cyrus must know something about the Temple of Silence. He does.
Oh,
that's obvious.
dear. What on earth has that old fool gotten himself wrapped up in? Oh, I do hope he's not in danger.
You know why I felt that he was suspicious since the beginning? Because, like, when they said, okay, it's solved now, it has to be this kid and all, he was way too quick to be like, oh, yes, and I want to see the parents, and good, he deserves a punishment, and can I get the letter back? And, oh, so this case will be closed in 2 days? Good, that's really good, that's quick. Good. You know, he was like very quick to be like, oh yeah, close the case as fast as possible and pin it on the kid and all that.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sino left me this letter to pass on to you. He wrote it when he came by earlier. He realized you might come looking for him.
Thank you.
What does it say? Let Paimon take a look.
My friends, this is a rather complicated state of affair. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I ask you to understand and accept that I had to act alone at this stage. Don't come after me.
My friends.
Oh, she's gonna read it.
This is a rather complicated state of affair. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I ask you to understand and accept that I had to act alone at this stage. Don't come after me.
Yep, that sounds like Sino. Thank you, Professor. Please do not worry. We will do all we can to protect both Sino and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to the Academia and regroup.
You're right, this quest is way longer than the 4.7 quest. I'm not even sure that we're gonna see Setos before I have to go. Crazy. Sure. So much left for real. Like, I actually have to go in 10 minutes. So... But at least we went on a camping trip. That was nice. I'll hit them. Okay.
You're here? I thought you were going after... Ah, I guess you lost their trail.
I mean, we could probably find him.
We went to Cyrus's house. No one was there. Sino got there before us, but he was long gone by the time we arrived.
He didn't say where he was going?
Nope.
No. He left us a letter and told us not to go after him.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Sino.
Yeah.
Anyway, some updates on progress on our end. I drew the emblem from memory again, but in more detail this time.
Yeah, that definitely looks like a location. Like the entrance of something. This is a door. I think.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar design. The one I found was a little blurry, but the similarities in the general form and certain details were clear enough to confirm a match.
Yeah, and we're lucky we found anything at all. It turns out the emblem was all but lost to history. We scoured the entire Academia collection, and that book was the only one with a record of the motif.
Meanwhile, Arav managed to get Uraka to disclose his source. The one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds was a young man from the desert. According to Uraka, he had a striking presence and was well educated.
Setos.
Apparently, the two met in the tavern over a game of cards. The guy claimed to be in the city for business as part of a merchant caravan.
They could get along, they played cards.
Uraka was intrigued when he heard what his new acquaintance had to say, and brought up the idea of extorting Cyrus for Mora. The guy encouraged him to go ahead with it, then handed him some pen and paper to write the letter.
Really, Setos?
I see. So it could be that this person planted the paper intentionally.
So, how do we find this guy? Did Uraka say where he is?
He doesn't know. He claims not to have seen him since that day in the tavern. The man gave him some tips on how to carry out the extortion, but from then on, Uraka was acting alone.
Nephis and Arav have gone to meet the Core of 30 and review the city's entry and exit records. Also, Nephis admitted that the Temple of Silence in the Academia is just a facade. The true Temple of Silence once came to the rainforest to establish a collaboration with the Academia, but as time went by, the sages gradually became corrupt and foolish. The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the Academia and ended the partnership.
Right.
They retreated back to the desert about 400 years ago.
Okay, that was after the Cataclysm.
Ever since its inception, the Temple of Silence has been the guardians of King Deshret's civilization and belief system. They traveled throughout Sumeru, sequestering and guarding any wisdom that posed a threat to the people's livelihoods. At its roots, it was a legitimate and reputable organization whose purpose was to guide people towards the right path.
Sorry.
The Academia of the day knew that the split would damage their reputation if it became a matter of public knowledge. And so, they set up a dummy organization of their own to conceal the truth.
Not only that, but they managed to keep up the charade for hundreds of years!
I mean, it's not that surprising. It's a forgotten office in the Academia somewhere.
So how did Cyrus become acquainted with the true Temple of Silence if they left centuries ago?
Because I know, maybe, you know, he's from Anubis. He's not Anubis, but you get what I mean.
That's the question that bothered Sino.
Gets his power from him.
Probably why he went after him in such a rush.
Whoever is behind this, getting Uraka to extort Cyrus was only the first step of the plan. Their true goal in doing so was for Cyrus to see the emblem on the letter.
He must have recognized it right away. That'll be why he didn't want to involve the authorities. He probably hoped to take care of the whole thing by himself. Unfortunately for him, Sino had other plans.
I mean, it was especially for Sino. Sino seems to be unaware.
Since the desert is where the Temple of Silence originated, that is in all likelihood where Cyrus went.
I have to go after him.
Really? Are you sure that's a good idea, with how you respond to the heat? Why don't we send someone else?
No, like the Traveler.
I should be fine, as long as I bring plenty of water. Besides, I just can't shake this ominous feeling that if we don't catch up to them soon...
Everyone, I have news from the Core of 30.
Oh, that's Tyner's... Oh, they have the same haircut?
Master.
Is this why? Wait, is this why Tynery has this haircut? Because of his master?
Oh, so that's Nefis, Tainari's master? Oh, we're finally getting to meet him in person!
It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler and Paimon.
What kind of design is that? What's with the goggles? What's with the goggles? But for real, the hair is the same. Like, it has to be something. To be fair, Sino also has like the hair in the front like Cyrus. So is it just like they share their master's hair? So Kale is gonna have to, you know, cut a bob as well? What's with the... Is it because they admire them or because they are asking their student to like that. I think his glasses are small. Small? They're goddamn goggles.
Several independent eyewitnesses have reported seeing Cyrus and Mahamatra Sino leaving the city at different times. Both were heading in the direction of Caravan Rebat. I was going to suggest that you join forces with the Corps of 30 in this case. However, as I'm sure you've already heard from Alhaitham and Kaveh, the Temple of Silence is involved. The Academia has made a number of decisions throughout history that I am ashamed to talk about. It may well be that no better choice was available to them, but those actions are nonetheless a stain on our legacy. I won't attempt to make you understand the Academia's perspective. Now is the time for action.
Plus, wasn't like Tighnari's master he was held hostage by the sages because he was not agreeing with them, with the whole Dotori thing.
I understand where you're coming from, Master. But I'm afraid the situation might be more complicated than we thought. I think we need to keep a low profile, or risk making things worse.
Good point. If Cyrus is involved with the other side, or worse, if he's fallen into their hands, and... everyone, we have to get Cyrus and Sino back safely. We cannot afford to lose them.
We cannot, that's for sure.
Need our help? Whatever you need, we got you covered.
Really? Wonderful. You have my most sincere gratitude. Arav and I will continue to follow up on the lead from Uraka. Kaveh, Scribe Alhaitham, I'd like to ask you to cover the duties of the House of Dana. Tighnari, you are planning to go into the desert, correct?
I am. Kaveh, I'll be okay. You stay behind to help Master and Alhaitham.
Kaveh is kind of like the mom friend, but Tighnari is also a mom friend.
Well, if you're sure. Okay. But be careful.
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it.
Will do. Let's go, Tighnari. Hopefully we can catch up with Sino before it's too late.
Knowing him, he's probably covered a fair distance already, but we still have a shot. Let's take it.
We can use the teleport. Can't, but that means you can't come with us. Sadly. Right, next step and then I'll have to end. Since you already done the quests, can you tell me if what's coming next is gonna lock me? Never mind.
Okay, we made it to Caravan Rebat. Where should we go next? Maybe we should ask the nearby guards if they've seen anything.
Hold on. Look over there.
Thea and Candace.
You sure you want to brave the desert alone? I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day, but still.
It's not my first time. I'll be fine.
Sino.
If you're really going to go through with this, then at least take our advice. When you're packing for your trip, budget for 5 days more than you plan to spend out there.
Makes sense. Okay, I'll go get ready.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Didn't I tell you not to come after me? I thought I had a good lead on you.
Sorry, but we never agreed to that. Why would you go off on your own like this?
It's like... Nari, would you not come after me? I can handle this. Big boy, okay?
Nothing personal. It's just a complex situation. And I'd rather not involve anyone else if I can help it.
Takes a special kind of person to get Sino chasing them all the way out to Caravan Rebat. But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Why can't you reveal his name? Is he Sumeru's most wanted or something? Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
Yeah, hi.
Dear
Lesbians.
Candace, so nice to see you. Actually, Actually, seeing all of our friends is the whole reason we're here.
You're looking well. Glad to see it.
Dang.
Candace and I came to Caravan Rebot on business. We ran into Sino as he was asking about some elderly gentleman's whereabouts. Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the desert alone with just a sumpter beast in tow and very few supplies.
No, rented the Sumpter.
That's gotta be one heck of a story there.
Sino, it's okay if you can't tell us anything about the case, but let us know how we can support you. We're here to help however you need. The more people we have working on this, the quicker we'll be able to find the person you seek.
And now we have the third mom friend.
No, it's not that simple. If I'm right, he'll be doing everything he can to avoid us.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid. From what she said, it's pretty clear that he wants to try and solve this on his own. It won't be easy trying to find him in the desert when he's deliberately trying to cover his tracks.
Sounds like this is far more complex than we imagined.
Still, if he started from Caravan Rebot, the chances are that his route took him past our village. You may as well ask if anyone there has seen him.
Who's Candace VA? And who's Ranmei's VA? Candace, Genshin, Ian, VA. So I know... Okay, it's Shara Kirby. And who is Ranmei? Ranmei. Emi Lo. Okay. I think they sound similar.
My thanks to you both. Once this is resolved, I will find a way to repay you.
Come on. No need to get all serious. Just buy a round of drinks next time we're all in the city or something.
That's a deal.
All right. So, you all set?
Yes, we'll handle it from here. Thank you again for your help. I don't take it for granted.
All right. Then we'll leave you to it. Just remember, if you change your mind and need some reinforcements, we'll be here.
And don't think you'd be imposing. You can depend on us.
She's so mother.
Don't worry, we'll keep him out of trouble.
Alright. I have to cut the stream here because I have to go pick up my daughter at school. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let's see if there's someone that I can raid or not. Browse.
6:30, right?
Here. It. See. Someone maybe. No.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Welcome, weary travelers. All who seek rest will find it here.
No, not really. Not. There are not a lot of English speakers that I can. No. Doesn't seem to be. Well, I mean, it's kind of a low period for Genshin, so I'm not really surprised about that. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me, for watching the Zenda Zone Zero pre-release livestream with me, and you know, keeping me company when we do a Sino story quest. Next video, lore video, will be up tonight in a few hours, probably like 2 to 3 hours. And as for the stream, I will see you next week. And don't forget to go check TikTok and Instagram. And if you want, there's the Discord down in the panels. We have fun. We have fun. You should join. And yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you, Ariaga, for staying up till the end. And all the lurkers. I see you. I appreciate you. Anyway, have a nice weekend. Bye, everyone.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.